everything I dream of, I'm with you. It's my life, it's my life. Nothing that I gotta prove to you. It's my life, it's my life. Gonna be causing me, I believe. It's my life, it's my life. Won't listen to the noise, all I listen to is it's my life, it's my life. Oh yeah, it's my life. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's my life. It's my life. Oh yeah, it's my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just worry about your own and stay out of my business. It's my life.
Same shit, different toilet. It's annoying. Stuck in traffic every morning. It's annoying. Supervisor said good morning. She's annoying. It's like I'm stuck up in a cycle and can't avoid it. Living in a small city, ain't much to do. Everybody know each other and who fucking who. All the drama and the rumors ain't nothing new. The rumors sound juicy when you got the juice. My old lady say I'm tricking and she got the proof. Yeah, I'm tricking, but I know that she ain't got the truth. Phone bill, water bill, and the lights are due. I deserve a break or two. I've been making moves, but I feel like I'm running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. It feel like I'm on a treadmill. Thought by now that I'd be up by 10 mil. Ain't making all these moves just to stand still. Can't let them see me sweat, I'm the man still. Fuck that shit, I'm sticking to the plan still. Making sure this shit ain't nothing like my last year. Progress, I'm trying to skip the process. Don't try to make it complex. I ain't with the nonsense. It might happen, not yet. Me is all I got left. If I don't make $1, I ain't got sense. Shit, I might just have to come to your place, run in your place, gun in your face, show me the safe. Just so I ain't running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Running in place, running in place, running in place, running in place. Like it's cardio. Like it's cardio. Running, running. Like it's cardio. Running, running. Like it's cardio.
The vibes, I made them fade away. Shout out to Raid and Raw. Niggas be fake, so I gotta fade away. Like I be playing ball. Look at me now, I'm about to change the game. I'm about to set it off. It's my time to take the throne. Back on my bull like my name was Derrick Rose. I gotta get it, no pick and roll. Ain't no switching sides no more. Nigga, we ain't never break codes. Did a lot of shit to touch road. Now I'm back up in my bag again. Walk with caution when you cross my path. My team first, we ain't coming last. Get together and we split the cash. Last shorty, she was wildin' out. She was tryna run game on me. Had a little bit of self-doubt. I was surrounded by negative energy. Niggas never wanna change. They just wanna stay the same. Think I need my own space. you feeling? My heart is cold like a freezer. Head on collision. Rubber pulled up with the steamer. Got it finesse. The other side is never greener. I need my distance. None of these niggas can keep up. Fuck how you feeling? My heart is cold like a freezer. Head on collision. Rubber pulled up with the steamer. Got it finesse. The other side is never greener. They was trying to stop me, but I found a different route. Crabs in the bucket, they was trying to pull me down, but I would stand my ground, I would never drop my crown. Keep my head up, can't let them see me frown. This an execution, then I'm aiming for the brain. I'm moving, they take me not in the same lane. You think that you lit, but you ain't got the flame. Support is free, but you niggas is fake. So fuck on my face with the bullshit. They say I'm preaching, I don't need a pulpit. I'm speaking facts, and you know that it's true shit. Watching the game, you know how we move it. Money, success is the path that we choosing. Working real hard is the way that we do this. Gotta keep focused, don't care what they doing. I need my distance cause these niggas snoozing. I need my distance. None of these niggas can keep up. Fuck how you feeling? My heart is cold like a freezer. Head on collision. Rubber pulled up with the steamer. Got it finesse. The other side is never greener. I need my distance. None of these niggas can keep up. Fuck how you feeling? My heart is cold like a freezer. Head on collision. Rubber pulled up with the steamer. Got it finesse. The other side is never greener.
Oh, yeah, no spicy, hey, whoa, too swift when I swerve. If I'm too lit, hit the curve, wait. Too smooth when I cruise, never slip. Who you, not a clue, elephant. In the room, that's me. I be too big to not see. My eyes light, but my mind bright like light flash, paparazzi. Wait, watch this, don't watch me. All my moves be top secret. You on my team, or you end up on a defense in the deep end, trying pretend like you ain't got a clue what the truth is. Let me demonstrate how to do this. Hey, move to the city on a new wave. Now they looking at me like the new kid. But I don't even trip cause the shoe fit. Bet I still leave a shoe print and a new scent all in the air. I've been studying the blueprint, so I got a few tips and some new tricks up my sleeve. Been watching the steps that was here before me, so I watch my steps like new kicks on my feet. Into the streets when you listen to me, but keep your hands and eye to the sky cause I'm wishing haters good luck. I was down, I was stuck. Now I'm looking down from above. Had no choice, I had to switch it up. Took time, no rush. 10 toes, 10 hut. Touchdown, who up? It's us. Wishing haters good luck. I was down, I was stuck. Now I'm looking down from above. Had no choice, I had to switch it up. Took time, no rush. 10 toes, 10 hut. Touchdown, who up? It's us. Now they checking the board for the score. Got me thanking the Lord I was born in a winner's position. All of the hate in the war turn you cold to the core like the north under winter conditions. That's why I pray for persistence. Can't wait for permission. We making decisions. They facial expressions be like television. I'm watching for their real intentions. It's vivid. I started paying attention and now I'm just waiting for payments to pay me a visit. But don't look my way for percentage. I couldn't share my cells in a jail or a prison. Backward, give me my distance. Hold up, remember they was missing. Hold up, now they in attendance. While the price is still cheaper to get you a ticket. Keeping my soul while I'm selling out shows. That's the ultimate goal and the mission. But these days you expected to die before living. I'll have an alternate ending. That's a guarantee, not a prediction. But apparently you got a witness. Spend too much time with your head in the cloud. Now when you look around you see me cause I'm wishing haters good luck. I was down, I was stuck. Now I'm looking down from above. Had no choice, I had to switch it up. Took time, no rush. 10 toes, 10 hut. Yeah, touchdown, who up? It's us. Yeah. And don't you act like you didn't know. And don't you act like you didn't know. Had no choice, I had to switch it up. And don't you act like you didn't know. No, don't you act like you didn't know.
Hello guys hear me? Okay, cool. So if you have not already, but you would like to, please make sure you go see Titan to submit your music, and then go to the DJ and make sure that he has your music. But with that being said, we're gonna get started in about 15 minutes. So get comfortable, continue talking, and then you're gonna see me in 15 minutes when we go get everything started, okay? Cool.
Did you sign off on a deal with us? I did. Thought we agreed. No deals. Going with these leverage guys. We're in the middle of something here in town. So am I. And it just got too real because you guys backed down. It's over, Joe. This guy is just pissing all over us. And we just smile and lick it up. That's enough. I wonder what he's gonna do today. I wonder what he's gonna do tomorrow. This guy's just pissing. He's pissing all over us. He's pissing on you. What? What does it taste like? Chief, what does it taste like? 'Cause you know what? It tastes like piss to me. Skates clean.
Streets is on fire and everything is ablaze, and the tears in the rain can't extinguish the pain. It's a strain on my mental, playing Wu-Tang instrumentals. Like, can it be so simple? Cops make it hard for you to protect your neck. Rest in peace, George Floyd, I had to disconnect. Couldn't stand to see that video. Reactions like, really though? Cowards with badges the same in every city though. So where you trying to go next? You really trying to progress? Worried about a protest when you should serve and protect. These crackers giving no flex, they trying to wipe us out. Our history was written, so they trying to white us out. They take from our culture like, let me try this out, then try to sell it back to us for the right amount. Niggas better get a grip, physically and mentally. Land of the free, but free was never meant for me.
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
Avoid the questions that we think we know the answers to. Live with choices that we make, mistakes we can't undo. Outside the box, behind the line to serve like Sanford shoe. Pray to inspire from my loyal fans to random views. We got a chance to do something substantial. Your work ain't got no worth if you got no gumption to stand for. Dismantling dysfunction, we've been uncomfortable, man. Knowing that blinking wrong just once could leave us slumped in a damn hole. Candles at the vigil, faces on a t-shirt. Before you draw conclusions, know the basis of the research. They want a state of confusion, displace us from the key words. We ain't assured no hammer to patella when we need jerk. Reacting to the news the way they plan for us to. They got dispensaries but handcuff us for cannabis too. I'm a product of historically black campuses' moves to give a chance to disenfranchised youth to stand up and choose. Yeah.
First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. Right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free.
I'm taking over your TV, flooding with positivity, meditating the streets, and crackers is riding with him. Revolution is here, we polluting your ears. We've been searching for retribution, the solution is near. Voices are getting heard, cries from the barrel's bottom. We ain't crabbing no more, we clawing our ways about them. Never doubted my people, only confused with traumas passed down from our fathers through the wounds of our mamas. The curse is broken, I'm hoping you understand. We ain't begging no more, we standing tall with our demands in hand, yeah. Shouting loud from the mountaintops with fat sacks of the cabbage. Can you imagine how loud it got? Yeah, and your president's a laughing stock. Haven't got the time to climb it. Lost his mind and he must not have the time to find it. We change climates when we preach the heat.
Global warming and secrecy.
Pero eres muy mala para mí. I don't know what I'd do for a girl like you to love a guy like me. Cause I've been tripping over my own shoes to show you a good time. Oh, cause I got a little chica mala to waste my rhymes. Whoa, mala para mí. Mala para mí. Mala para mí.
Celestino, ¿por qué no me llamas?
I gave you my trust like it was free. I know me, Madre, will love to see me happy. So let's just keep this in between you and me. It's women just like you that drive me so crazy. Cause I know this far too well. Whoa. Because chicas bonitas like you love to cause me hell.
You know it.
Mala para mí. Whoa, mala para mí. Mala para mí.
morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. On a late night mission, Henny and Red Bull, I take flight different. Floating on cloud 9, I think it's about time. And if time is money, I don't play about mine. Every moment that I spend with you, girl, is priceless. When we apart, then you treat it like a crisis. Your inner thoughts is telling you don't cry, sis. That pussy got a hold on me like a vice grip. Addicted like it's one of my vices, something I fiend for on a night shift. You like a drug with a slight twist. I think I'm bugging when I'm like this, but I keep it thugging as I write this. I could be doing my own thing, I'll be on my way when that phone rings. Yeah, yeah.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm in need of a fix. It's no biggie, just me and my bitch on my Donnell Jones shit. Tell me, have you seen her? Probably rolling up where the grass is much greener. I'll be downtown, no SWV, trying to pull something, only the best coming with me. Y'all know about the after hours when you looking for a broad and hoping that no one's after hours. I roll up past the sour when I'm with you. Pass for hours till the shit's through. In my square roots teddy bear shirt like it fits you. Tag still on it cause the shit's new. You take it off when it's time for us to get it in. I get it back in the morning before I split again. Yeah.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Ooh, you know what that means, baby. Ooh, you know what that means,
2:30 in the morning.
Check. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? A little more energy. A little more energy. Right. Okay. All right. So I see some new faces in the house. So I'm very excited about that. We always love seeing new people, new family, new friends. So just to give you guys a rundown, this event is called Hippie Lounge. It is our local listening party, and this is the time where we want to get in that nitty-gritty into the education part of things a little bit. This is all about showcasing your music and finding the best way to elevate it. That's what this is all about. So what we do is we do feedback from the audience, and then we also do feedback from Keith Andes over here. Can we get a quick little round of applause for Keith? He's awesome. I'm not gonna go through the list of accolades. You'll feel the energy when he starts speaking, and there's not much else to be said on that point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We are here in InnerSpace Orlando tonight, which is Central Florida's newest production studio, recording studio, everything that you could possibly need as an independent artist or a business. So with that being said, we're gonna get started with the first submission of the night from Jaser James. Very excited about that. So if you guys could welcome him to the front with a little warm round of applause, that would be great.
There's a mic, the mic is here on top.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, welcome.
Glad to be here.
Good to have you, brother.
This was like an AA meeting. So the song that you guys are gonna hear, I actually released it on the 30th of June. It's titled "Never Be Alone." I'm a Christian rapper out of Illinois. Illinois birthed me, Florida raised me, is how it is. So enjoy.
All right, let's go.
you could see the smoke. I've been focused on my fears, I forgot which way to go. Then you reminded me how I will never be alone. Never be alone, never be alone. I got a text saying, man, you left me hanging. I was expecting a bit more, but I felt what you were saying. My summer's end was a brutal one. Still came out swinging like I was Sammy Sosa's son.
And he hits it out of here.
Writing verses like I'm getting paid, spitting bars like they had no taste, throwing salt like my name was Bay, then garnished them with those golden flakes. So my God, we got more on the way. Don't rush the team, you get smacked in the face like Robin did, laying hands like the prophets did. You can fall back like the time was changed. I'm feeling some type of way, something that I can't explain. Just know that we not the same. Stop merging into my lane. I got my own flow, looking for my own bag. If you got opinions, you can hold that. If I ever need them, I know who to ask. If we don't agree, then please step back. Nothing personal, I'm just trying to grow and tell who God has made me to be. I found myself in his verses, but I lost myself in his beat. Working this hard ain't new to me. Taking my time so I don't lose my peace. Hungry for the ride, caught at Uber Eats. Final destination is no is everything. I've been running around in circles so much you could see the smoke. I've been focused on my fears, I forgot which way to go. Then you reminded me how I will never be alone. Never be alone, never be alone. I've been running around in circles so much you could see the smoke. I've been focused on my fears, I forgot which way to go. Then you reminded me how I will never be alone. Never be alone, never be alone. Better late than never. What? Never late is better. I've been fighting with myself, man. I can feel the pressure. And at this moment, as I write the song, I wanna give up. But the team telling me, boy, don't you let up. I was built for more than just to settle down. I overcame my scars. Never thought I'd be a man with no dad around. Well, look at where we are. Overcoming everything that life throws. Checking off my list as life goes. Ain't nobody checking me or the team, cause we got all that we need. Matthew 6:33. I'm feeling some type of way, something that I can't explain. Just know that we not the same. Stop merging into my lane. I got my own flow, looking for my own bag. If you got opinions, you can hold that. Better yet, keep those over there. No fly zone over here. Nothing personal, I'm just trying to grow and tell who God has made me to be. I found myself in his verses, but I lost myself in his beat. Working this hard ain't new to me. Taking my time so I don't lose my peace. Hungry for the ride, caught that Uber Eats. Final destination isn't always everything. I've been running around in circles so much you could see the smoke. I've been focused on my fears, I forgot which way to go. Then you reminded me how I will never be alone. Never be alone, never be alone. I've been running around in circles so much you could see the smoke. I've been focused on my fears, I forgot which way to go. Then you reminded me how I will never be alone. Never be alone, never be alone.
So we're gonna start with some feedback from the audience. So does anybody have anything to say?
Please be gentle.
My girl.
Testing. Turn it on.
Let me see the bottom.
You're on mute.
Check. There we go.
All right, so I absolutely love that. Actually, you said to be easy on you. There's nothing to be easy about. I like how you opened up saying that it was Christian rap. If you didn't tell me that, I wouldn't know that. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what makes it stand out the most, because it doesn't have to be in this box to be like, you have to believe in this or believe in that. I feel like anyone could relate to that message, that song in some way, shape, or form. I love the dark hop drill type of vibe that you had going there. I was like nodding my head, and I kind of wanted to like get up and like start stomping. You know, it was a really great vibe. So I really like that a lot. Is that out on platforms?
It is right now, yeah. Everywhere you stream.
Definitely.
So, that was, and I love that you said that, because that was the vision. Like, you hear the song, and yeah, it's a very relatable song, but at the same time, like, if you're having a good day, but you still want to listen to that song and it's a bop, listen, pay that $114 ticket in Orange County and crank it up. Like, do it, dog.
I hear you on that one.
So my opinion is a little biased because I've known him for a very long time. He's a really good friend of mine. But because of that simple fact, he hasn't changed with his style. Like, he really is able to carry you through their song and make you continue listening as if he's like telling a story, and you just really want to know what's the next thing that's gonna happen. So yeah.
This is my wife Ruby, everybody.
Hey Ruby.
She hates when I put her on blast, but I'm doing it anyways. We're actually the youth leaders of our church. So it's funny that you say that, because we do have a passion for the next generation. You know, I didn't have a mentor growing up at all. Like I mentioned, you know, quick little reference. You know, never thought I'd be a man, or I never thought I'd be a man with no dad around. You know, that's my story, and like there's a lot of people that can relate to that. It takes a lot of us to actually like step out and be like, that was me. Like I get it. So there's a lot of things that'll start touching a little bit deeper into that as these next months of the rest of this year come out as I start releasing more music. But thank you for pointing that out.
I love that.
Awesome. Anybody else? All right, so we're going to turn it over. Oh!
I got an online comment.
Are you mic'd up, my friend?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, online comment.
Am I on right now? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, what's poppin'? All right, so Cadence Official on YouTube says
Hey, Cadence.
fire.
Hey, Cadence.
What's up?
Yeah, she said it's fire. And also myself, I grew up in the church, you know what I mean? So I get all of that, and that was always my biggest gripe with gospel rap. It was, you don't touch.
All right. I like what you did, and it didn't feel like Christian rap. Because like Celebrity said, if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have picked that up. Now, I get into the technical side of it. There's things I want you to work on with your rap. You got to enunciate every word so I can hear every word. And there's some things that you'll mumble over and I don't understand. I'm like, what did he say? So you want to clean that thing up. That sample that you got, that's in the same frequency range as your vocal. So you got to figure out who's going to win that. The vocal should automatically win. So you got to move that out of the way of your vocal. So that's stepping on it. That's a lot of times that you're stepping on your vocal, those kinds of things. Those are the things that I heard. But otherwise, I love it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I just deal with the technical aspect because you said you are a producer.
Yeah.
So you produce. So those are the things that you got to look out for. So remember, who's the star of the show? Everything else takes a backseat. Your snare, your kick drum, I don't give a shit about that. All right? I want to hear what you got to say and what you're singing about. So everything, that's the star, and then you build everything around that. All right? Good job, brother. Thank you, man. All right.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to move on to the next submission, which is going to be Miss Henny Marie. This is another first timer, so definitely give her that energy. Yeah. All right.
Welcome. All right. Grab the mic. Talk about it. Let us know what we about to hear. Let us know what we about to hear.
Okay, so I go by Henny Marie. This is a song that's not released yet, but I'm hoping to put it on the album. It's Shots of Henny. Ironically, I don't like Hennessy. So, I mean it kind of with myself. Shots of me. So.
Henny shots get you fill out. Don't need no bottle spirits, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue. Now you high up off me, ooh, hey, hey. Henny shots get you fill out. Don't need no bottle spirits, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue. Now you high up off me, ooh, hey, hey. Baby 386, tell me how it do. Tell me, honey boo, is you coming through? Ring that line if that be true. Know I'm trying to ride that dick. Spit my shit, know that be that true. And I'll vibe here, then I'll love you. So to speak factual, I'ma hit you sniffing lies. Ooh, way so quick. Wasting time, trying some kind of signal. Forbidden fruit on my lips, come and sip this liquor. And Any shots get you fill up. Don't need no bottle spirit, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue, now you're high up off the moon. Any shots get you fill up. Don't need no bottle spirits, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue, now you're high up off the moon. Maybe flip some lines to find a hidden metaphor that I get wrapped up off myself. Autopilot to the moon, past the stars. Reality exists in the image we create. Give time and space, painted masterpiece. Epiphanies of inner grace. Painted masterpiece, epiphanies of hidden grace. Any shots get you fill up. Don't need a bottle, spirit, baby. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on their tongue. Now you're high above me, ooh, Any shots get you fill up. Don't need a bottle, spirit, baby. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue. Now you're high above me, ooh, High above me, Any shots get you fill up. Don't need no bottle spirits, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue. Now you're high above me, Any shots get you fill up. Don't need no bottle spirits, babe. I'ma be a liquor. Lollipopping on your tongue. Now you're high up off me. High above me.
Alrighty, do we have any audience feedback? Right, I was thinking definitely Ari Lennox, like that was the vibe. Is it? I'm sorry, Lord.
Testing. There we go. All right. So yes, as everyone is already saying, that was a great vibe. Whatever slow R&B, dim the lights down, burn some candles. That's the vibe. You really set that. I mean, if you're into the Henny shots, it's already there in the song, even though you already said it's not that, but you know. I do wish I could hear more of your voice though, because I really liked the beat in that. I don't know what the sound was, but like that I really liked that sound, but I wanted to hear you a lot more there. Because I really did like the song a lot. So that would be my only note, is to just hear more of you, because I like the vibe that you were setting. Who else has something to add?
Okay. Do we have any comments online? Alrighty, we'll pass it to Keith.
All right, celebrity hit the nail on the head. Sorry. My bad. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. 1 2 3 4. Where's the mic?
I declare a thumb war.
1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2.
Here.
No, I'm not mute.
Oh, we got it? Okay.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1. Yep. Yeah, I was muted. I had it backwards. Technical. You have a beautiful voice. I want to hear it. Okay. So I hear the snare, and and your voice is in the same frequency range. So also, I get what they wanted to do with the reverb on your voice, but give me less of it, because what happens when you add reverb, it pushes your voice back in the mix. For less reverb, it pushes your voice forward. Okay. So, and also for these producers and engineers, when you're doing reverbs and using effects, delays, and things like that, don't put it on the insert. Use a send and a return, and then you have more control of it, and you can EQ your return. Right, so I'm not asking you to figure that out, but that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, but these are technical things. This way, you want to have as much control over every little bit. Okay, I like what you have a beautiful voice, and it's a vibe. I want to hear it. Okay, that would be my only thing. Okay, cool. Right.
And before you put that mic up, where can we find you?
Oh, I am. It's okay. I'm loud enough. I am Henny Marie ENT on everything. HENNYMARIE ENT.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Beautiful.
For the people online, yeah.
Henny Marie ENT. That's HENNYMARIE ENT. Wow, that's long.
All right, you
Right.
guys. Y'all
Great
can give
job.
her another hand. Yes.
Great job, Eddie.
Beautiful. So what's about to happen is I'm about to be the door person real quick, because who we have at the door, who is also an InnerSpace intern, he's an amazing guitarist, learning a whole bunch of shit here. Next up, he's not even paying attention. He don't even know what's going on right now. But we have Titan BP.
Way to shut me out of my hiding place, guys.
Hey, friend.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
All right.
Your song title and stuff.
Microphone over here. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
All right, so as you guys already heard, my name is Titan BP. I am a multi-instrumentalist, guitar player, bass player, whatever player. What I want to let me get my thoughts together real quick. What I want to show you guys is a quick little demo that I actually wrote for a class that I'm working on. I'm a student at Full Sail, and right now the class I'm on is a project portfolio class where we're pretty much writing the equivalent of a songwriter's demo. By the way, Celestino is also a student, a fellow student of mine. You know her as well. What's your name? Alexander. Any other Full Sail students in the building or online? Sorry, I started a weird question, but anyway, let me. Hey, there you are. There we are. There you go. So yeah, this is a little quick demo that I wrote for that class. I hope to some way transform it into something that I'm going to use for my artist sort of portfolio as Titan BP. This is a really rough demo. It's just like I just finished writing the thing, so this is a little rough, but the whole idea is pretty much there, and I'm gonna go in tomorrow and retrack the whole thing top to bottom, just to make everything tighter and everything as more structured as possible. So if any of you have any feedback for arrangements and all that kind of stuff, please let me know, and we'll go from there. So this one's called Return to Heroism, and yeah, it's an little instrumental I made, and yeah, all was cool. Yeah.
because I already have the mic tonight. It's giving Chevy commercial in the best way possible. So that's what I have to say. I saw Celestina's hand.
All right, so were those drums real or artificial?
Those were artificial drums, but I treated them as if I were to mic up a real. Yeah, it's SSD5 drums.
Seriously, because dude,
Yeah.
Those,
Sorry, your mic is muted. If you want to just borrow this one.
No,
Oh, no, he got it.
So yeah, for those online, he asked if those were real or VST fake drums, and they are VST drums.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm completely blown away. Seriously, I was sitting here thinking those were real drums. I started trying to think where the drum set was in Full Sail, but the velocity, you went in and adjusted all the velocities and whatnot.
Yeah, basically
incredible. Yeah.
Basically, the way to kind of humanize
seriously
drums is to just treat each element of the kit kind of as its own place. Like you would, go into the drum VST and you would like separate. So like how each element of the kit can be separated into its own like little separate track. Like
Right.
you can, like I can have the kick from the drum set to a separate track, and I can EQ it a certain way and process a certain way versus like a snare, whatever to that. I know there's a lot of like other drum programs that like just kind of have it. You just do it once and that's it.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight the drums because it was incredible, especially when it got into the double kick section.
Oh yeah.
Each one, like I couldn't find one that sounded the same, right? That's what made it so good. So I just want to say incredible on the drums.
All right. Thank you so
Seriously.
much. it's really, thank you.
Okay. So that took me back to my favorite rock era, I guess, which was like the early 2000s when I was really into like watching certain TV shows or movies. I feel like this would be the instrumental playing in the background of a transition of like an angsty teen kind of movie, but like I mean that in the greatest way possible. Like that's the perfect sound for that. And you also do a great job of keeping the attention of the audience throughout the entire instrumental. Like it's hard to keep someone's attention when you don't have any words over the instrumental, but you absolutely do that. Yeah. But I'm a big fan of everything that you do, so.
Thank you so much. Definitely took me a while to learn how to do that with just instrumentals, but learning.
And you're doing a great job. Yeah. Anyone else?
I want to ask a question.
Sure.
I got two questions for you. So
what's that?
The first question I was gonna ask is like who was you like influenced by? Like what was the influence behind the song?
For this song in particular, it's a bit hard because it's my songwriting process. Like I want to sound like this. I want to sound like this. I just kind of did it. As far as guitar and stuff like that goes, my biggest influences is Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains. That's one of my all-time favorite bands. And combine that with cerebral sounds from like bands of my favorite bands like Judas Priest, Maiden, Iron Maiden, yeah. The whole sort of kind of mid-80s, early 80s new wave or British heavy metal kind of sound. I wanted to get in that. Some of the more modern sounds in there too. And as far as and also one of my biggest inspirations is Rush. Their kind of area sound, especially from their prog era, like in the 70s to like even their like sort of like arena rock stuff in like the 90s, sort of like up until like their last record in 2000. By the way, rest in peace, Neil Peart. He's one of my best drummers of all time. So yeah, that's pretty much my inspiration for this whole track. Is pretty much just kind of like that sort of era of metal, but I'm trying to push it forward as much as I can in a little bit, if that makes sense.
Okay, this is my last question. It's kind of like a feedback though.
Okay.
Basically, where I kind of got the vibe from it, because I used to listen to rock music. Well, I still do though. Okay. But it kind of takes me like I kind of heard like someone was like transition like country music. I can kind of get a vibe with that a little bit, or like emo rock. Like I can hear like a female artist like singing like a pop artist. Also I heard like some heavy metal, like with the like it's like I used to listen to that like screamo, You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you know about that, but
I do. It's definitely sort of everything I listen to sort of kind of influences me in a certain way, and that's kind of cool. And also, I like what you said about the female artist. I'll think about it. That's all I'll say about that.
All right, anybody else? All right, we're going to pass it on to Keith.
Okay. I love it. My favorite thing is the guitar tones. I love the guitar tones.
Thank you.
They're thick and rich, but they're gritty
Exactly.
at the same time. Now, what do I tell you every time?
Tightness.
Pocket.
Pocket. Stay in the pocket.
Stay in the pocket.
That's why I'm going to record it.
Yeah. So make sure you're in the pocket, even if you have to do it sections at a time. But you got to lock the drum, like he said. Celestino talked about the drums. You got to lock with those drums. Also, watch how you're going to EQ that bass.
Okay.
Very important, because it's got to hold the bottom down. You know, and I know in rock, the bass is not very prevalent, because it's all about the guitars and the drums. But in this song, pay attention to the bass and make the bass prevalent, because it's going to tie it all together really nicely. So you do.
Just shape out the low end a little bit.
Yeah, shape the lower below end. Cut about. Like the 30 hertz.
Okay.
Add more 5 to 8K.
Okay.
And that's that lower mid, that's a little girthy and stuff like that. But you want to roll out that bottom and you want to save that for the kick drum.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay. But you want that 800.
Okay.
You know, around in that area. And punch it at, you know, you can bring the top end down on the bass. You don't need it because the guitars are taking up that space.
Okay.
So pay attention to that. Also parallel compress your bass guitar as well. So that's why add another compressor to it. You set up parallel compression, add another compressor to it, and bring up that compression and the little distortion in it. That adds a little more grit to it as well.
Absolutely.
Okay?
I do the same thing with, I'm actually doing that right now with the drums, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
Yeah.
the CLA compressor, but the all mode on.
Yep.
It just compress,
Yep.
so it sounds like shit, and then you, yeah.
Yeah, and here's another one I like. I like the H compressor. Use the H compressor on the bass.
Okay.
Put it in mono, and do that, and turn the overdrive on.
Okay.
And you'll see, you'll start, and just you tuck it a little bit underneath what you're doing. You got to play with it. But these technical things I'm talking to them about. So
Great technical things.
Okay, all right. Good, great job. Love it.
All right, thank you so much.
Timing, pocket. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, okay.
Played with damn metronome.
All right. Hey, what's up, man? Great guitar player right here. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Instagram handle, right. TinyBP_official. There you go.
Bada boom. So,
I love it.
just so you guys know, if you want to follow any of the participants for tonight, make sure that you guys make your way over to the WTF H2 page. They will all be tagged via the Instagram story on there. So if you don't catch it here, make sure that you tap in there. That, just to give you guys a little backstory, I'm talking a little bit. The H2 program is the music department section of WTF. So if you're looking for educational content, any general updates on We the Future, everything that has to do with music of what we do here, definitely tap into that page. And like I said, if you didn't catch anyone who was on the lineup, you'll be able to find them through that page. So on that note, we're gonna move on to the next section with Drea Lee. Yes. This is another first timer, so you guys gotta give us a love.
You look cute.
Thank you.
Hi,
you guys. My name is Drea Lee. I'm originally from Harlem, New York. I'm trying to move over. Yes. All right. Nice to meet you. I was dared into doing music. I used to be a hip hop choreographer. Then I had 3 kids, lost the passion for doing music. Dancing. And then I was like, okay, let's move on to music. So got started. I met my manager here, Beauty. She's been amazing, been putting your foot in my neck, has had me, I've gone from doing music, I now model. She has me in a fashion show, my second fashion show. Music video coming out, radio interviews. I do skits. I'm an actress now too, apparently. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. The first track I have is called Bet You. I don't consider myself like, no offense to them, I love them, but I'm not a city girl rapper. I'm not no Cardi B rapper. I'm not none of that. I like to tell a story. I like to be lyrical. So the first song I have is called Bet You. Just be careful of the snakes that you have in your yard.
You are now entering the mind track form.
If I was a hitter spitting bars, it wouldn't be hard to get the proper recognition. If I just lit up the stage, put it all in their face, guarantee they're gonna listen. They click when you think they support, take your dreams to a halt to bring you down, it's a mission. Know when I blow up, the glow up, you know that it's my cute ass to be kissing. I approach this like Monopoly, my scramble, you chickens are bottom me. You think that I'm pressed about you when the only competition in the game is staring back at me? Mirroring all of my secrets, floating so high in the beacon. The crowd and around and they turn up the sound in my mind, the voice is speaking. Pull out the bag and just roll up another one. Born in this end, so you might as well have some fun. Stay clear from the lies and watch all the hypocrisy. Subbing and faking, it don't even bother me. Money and power just piling on top of me. Take off, strip the weight off. Going through a struggle, watch it hit you with the fallback. Break off, sooner or later. Hit you with a phone call, hey, can I hold that? Look, we not the same. Speaking the truth, every ball that I claim. Riders and shooters who ready to boot up the best device. Keep it lane in the game. Take off, strip the weight off. Going through a struggle, watch it hit you with the fallback. Break off, sooner or later. Hit you with a phone call, hey, can I hold that? Look, we not the same. Speaking the truth, every ball that I claim. Riders and shooters who ready to boot up the best device. Keep it lane in the game. Any brother ever had a taste, anticipating for the date when I can let him ever sip again. We banging, I'm swinging, that type of love that even if a heli at the gate screaming, let him in. It's A1, he say it's so credible. He's so high, he make me his edible. I'm proficient with a headshot. Mommy make the bed right, let her feel your name sliding down my throat. Oh, she doing the most. You rappers, it ain't even close. I peeped how you flex on my skills. You secretly like it, I sit back and toast. Try to be humble as I can be, honestly. Never been one to switch up on who's backing me. Laugh in the face of the ones who attacking me. But first my creator is how I'ma make it. My 3 little ones is enough motivation. A feature of me is you good on your paper. My mention not stable, I'm telling you now. The chopper, I'm cocking and shutting it down. Take off, strip the weight off. Going through a struggle, watch it hit you with the fallback. Break off, sooner or later. Hit you with a phone call, hey, can I hold that? Look, we not the same. Speaking the truth, every ball that I claim. Riders and shooters who ready to boot up the best device. Keep it lane in the game. Take off, strip the weight off. Going through a struggle, watch it hit you with the fallback. Break off, sooner or later. Hit you with a phone call, hey, can I hold that? Look, we not the same. Speaking the truth, every ball that I claim. Riders and shooters who ready to boot up the best device. Keep it lane in the game. Bet you. Test you. Vex you. Bet you. Test you. Vex you. Bet you.
Hello. All right.
Danny in the back.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even see you. Hi.
Lord, this mic. It's my fault, y'all.
How about now? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. First and foremost, I really love the track, and I could hear it being placed. And if y'all don't know what placed means, placements or music placements is where you can get your song in like a commercial or in the credits of a movie or a TV show or in the intro of a TV show or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, it was giving me P-Valley vibes, but so yeah, so I really feel like it's definitely worthy of a placement for sure. It's a good song.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Here.
I liked the track a lot, and I liked the most that it gave me an image of like what I would want a music video to look like to this. It took me back to
It's coming.
it took me back to like the silver aluminum foil, 4 walls, fisheye lens, like Missy Elliott kind of vibes.
That's my inspiration. You better stop it.
Yeah, it took me there, honestly. So maybe I like telepathically got the vision that you had, because that's what I was getting there was like alien, spaceship, earthy, but also I'm not from here. And I like the personality in there as well, too. It was very much you, and I like that. So.
Thank you.
So I'm in agreement with the other two ladies. I do enjoy the track. One thing that I'm really big on is not just what you're saying, but is how you deliver it. I think that's just as important as what you're saying, because people are gonna hear how it sounds first before you even tapping into like what you're actually saying. And I do think that you delivered perfectly for how the beat was, and I think like your tone definitely matched it, like the aggression you came with, but it wasn't doing too much. That, and I do think that your confidence in your style is like very strong. Like you said, you are you, and you know like how you do it.
Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Of course you can.
Because I was so set on showing it so much love. The only thing I would ask for, I don't want to like take Keith's thing with the whole like hearing the vocals more, but I would like to hear the vocals more. But also, I would like, I'm not sure like the engineering side of how everything went down, but I would like to hear more of a lower tone, like more bass, just so that I feel like it would help to amplify your voice as well. I'm not sure exactly how it went down, but that's what I would want to do, is to add some bass to it.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll give my little 2 cents. You have a very distinct voice, which is really important. So just stick with that and be yourself and continue to do that for sure. Oh, here we go.
Super small thing. What the lady in the back said about placements. No, seriously, honestly, like that. This is one of the first songs that I heard that I agree with that. It's like, bro, that's like in the next Fast and Furious soundtrack. Seriously, like, cause those are like my favorite movies, as crappy as they are. I am in love with them, and the soundtracks mainly. That belongs in a movie like that when they're getting ready to go, or they just completed the heist, and like the female characters are like, we made out with the money, you know. So like all of it, it was so tight. It was
Thank you.
Great. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pass it off to Keith.
All right. Let me hear you say something.
Hello.
Keep talking.
My name is Drea Lee. What you want to? What's good? What's good? What's good? What you want to know?
Okay. All right. Okay. EQing and what celebrity was alluding to. How they EQ your voice.
Mhm.
Your pocket is impeccable.
Thank you.
And I hear the person, what my brother said over there. Your personality comes through on the record. So that's what I loved about Cardi B.
Yeah.
I love Cardi B because she made me laugh, and I got into her. It wasn't about how dope she was, but she's dope.
Yeah, she is.
So you have that same kind of DNA in you, but I gotta fucking hear it.
Oh, you hear it. I didn't want this song, Beauty.
No, I'm glad she chose this.
Thank you.
Because you gotta pay attention. What's the star of the show?
The voice.
And not his beat. So I gotta hear you. And how the best way to hear you is when you're listening to something, don't blast it. Turn it down barely to a whisper. Can I hear every word?
Gotcha.
That's what's important. Guys, loud doesn't mean better. It's just loud. Can I hear what you're saying? If I take my headphones off and I'm mixing and I put it over here and I stand all the way here and I turn it down to barely a whisper, can I hear every word you're saying? That's what I want. So you got to hear that, because what you're talking about is dope, and how you rap is dope. I want to hear it. So those are Beauty. I'm on your butt. So next time I hear somebody, I'm gonna blame your manager. Okay. Okay. Great job, though. I love it. Yeah.
Before you put it up, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, my main page on punishment because I be cussing people out. But you can follow my Instagram, my fan page at it's Drea Lee _ fan page.
Spell it.
It's ITSDREALEE _ fan page.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right, we could give it up for her one more time. Beautiful stuff.
I got it.
And I just have to say, I love the energy. I love the personality. Period. Anyways, moving on, we have another InnerSpace intern. We have my man on the camera right now, but he's going to come on stage in about 1.5 seconds. We got Nah Flame.
All right.
Ow.
How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
I had a run where I did I was near the end of COVID where I was working 60+ hours a week, and I was really trying to decide if I wanted to keep pursuing music or not or whatever. So I told myself I'm gonna just drop a song every week and see if I can do that. If I can do that while working 60+ hours a week and taking care of my son, and then I think it's meant for me. So halfway through, this song was a song I did, and I did the cover art, the mix and master, and everything myself. And I actually just released this one this year, on all streaming platforms. It's called Maintain. So since I was halfway through and I wanted to quit at week 7, that's when I think I did this song. And I was like, okay, I need to maintain myself and try to see if I can go further and push myself further. And so that was the feelings behind the track.
Yeah. Clerks. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's like I ain't even been doing this for a long time. But I'm ready. Doing my best to maintain. Mainstream ain't my thing, but things change. Yeah. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, I'm going upstream, my stream's up. Yeah, things change. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, mainstream ain't my thing, but things change. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, going upstream, my stream's up. Yeah, things change. Relax yourself. It's not easy to maintain. Strange things, strange fruit, evil. I'm trying to live and eventually vilify, immortalize what God gives. You can't take away, you steal my name, but can't take my face. Trying to steal face with stolen faith. I remember when we were great. Prophecies were the most story of Buddha. They lied to me. My enemy. His little piece is a big key. Major moves, I'm killing them so smooth. Jamaican brother, real rude. If you interrupt the progress, we knocking off your bird's nest. Don't get upset, you didn't invest. We winning cause we got war wounds. Certified vets, they taking shots now. Gotta wear a vest, too bullheaded to ever quit. Your foolishness is fully equipped. Above average high school kid, but even then, doing my best to maintain. Mainstream ain't my thing, but things change. Yeah. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, I'm going upstream, my stream's up. Yeah, things change. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, mainstream ain't my thing, but things change. Doing my best to maintain. Yeah, going upstream, my stream's up. Yeah, things change. Calm down. And improve. I got plenty left to prove. We let them use you like a tool. We independent, that's a rule. Don't talk too much, I just do. Very few choose to think for themselves. Took myself off the shelf, cause I signed myself and sat back. Watch while y'all cry for help. Took a leaf with the wings I designed. Man, I ain't chef the way I cook it up. I can't make this up. Mac, what you doing, bruh? Do I gotta take a trip to Australia just to prove to ya I ain't playing? Cause you know where I was on the streets of Daytona Beach trying to create a buzz while homeless. What you know about a real nomad, embracing the fact I don't know what home at. Used to sleep on the floor mat in a house full of poison. My poison demeanor helped me survive it. Tell my story to profit. No longer private, but sacred. I guess I should face it. I'm really amazing. The son to a raisin. If you chicken, I'm brazen. Got a king that I'm raising. And to my amazement, it's hereditary to never cave in. Clearance.
have any feedback from the audience? All right. There you go.
As a kind of a guy who's kind of mad about hip hop, I actually really love this one. The only real like kind of thing I have is that between like the first like section and then like last section where it kind of speeds up, it's like and then it goes another. It kind of feels like you're kind of transitioning into another. Like kind of sounds like you're kind of on the radio, and then you all of a sudden you switch to the channel to like another song. So, I guess we kind of, a real way to go around it, at least what I've done on it, is I would have completed like the first idea as its own sort of song and kind of let it go, and then I would have made a completely different song out of like the last part of it. It's just that was just kind of me. It's just kind of what it sounds like. It kind of threw me out, but for a loop a little bit for the last one. It was just kind of like, kind of took me out for a little bit, but it was still a great idea nonetheless. And I liked it. So there you go.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so I do understand what you were saying. Those would be two really great songs separately, but I also do know that in, I guess you would say like hip hop tradition, like sometimes it's common for one beat to literally just skip straight into another one like that. It is pretty normal. But I do say that these two should be separate. Like even though if it was like a fun like jam session kind of thing going, I would definitely separate the two. I really liked the somber blue vibes of the first part. And somehow you made that same somber blue feeling become a little bit more upbeat with the second half. So I did like the flow so maybe it's like they could be like two separate projects, but one leading into the next one. But yeah, I did like that. However, with the first one, I would like a little switch up between the sound of like the chorus from the verses. I would like, I guess not space, but like reverb in some of it to kind of like separate the two sounds. But above all, I liked it.
Appreciate it, yeah.
All right, so I am going to give a little bit of my 2 cents on that. So what they're talking about in terms of separating it. You can keep the same sound, but separate them for streaming purposes, right? So you have essentially one song split into two so that you can get your 30 seconds on 2 songs, even though it's the same thing, if that makes any sense.
No, I got you, yeah.
Got you. So you can keep that same transition, do what you want, of course, it's your art. But I would recommend doing that and making it just so you can get a little bit more bang for your buck. That's what I would say. Anybody else? Alrighty.
Disclaimer, I'm already a fan of you when we spoke earlier. I was feeling
Appreciate
it.
it,
So, but there was one part when you were referencing Daytona Beach, that bar felt rushed. Like
this entire song was rushed. Like I had just got home after being on the road for like 3 days. Like I'm listening to it and I'm like, I did not realize how tired I was. Like I fell asleep at the laptop making this song.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I appreciate that. Though.
Yeah, but it's syllables are really important.
No,
and then like
I'm
picking.
big on that.
Yeah. So, but other than that, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Right. Am I on? Yeah. That first verse, I love the vibe of the first half. I want to hear it once you really get some sleep.
Yeah, no, we'll do this song for sure.
Yeah, and I want to hear it when it's done. And I understand what it is, so I'm not gonna really speak on it. But you got a great idea. Start developing it, all right? Because I love the hook of it, and I love the vibe. It's like a driving song. You can just ride and just, it's just got a vibe. It's like a night, top down, and you're just listening to this song. That's what that feels like.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. Okay. So let me hear it when you're done.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
You can find me on Instagram at Hip Hop Yoda. I'm an intern engineer here at InnerSpace. So when I redo this song, I'm going to re-record the entire song. Probably remake the beat either because I don't even talk to the producer who I was shouting out halfway through the song. I don't talk to him no more. So my man PG back here, who's a producer, we've been doing a lot of those songs I'm pretty much recreating from scratch. And
okay, hold on.
Go.
Okay, if you're going to do that, you got to match the vibe. Because part of the vibe is that track. So if you change it, it's going to change the whole complexity of the song. So you got to pay attention to that. If you're going to do that, pay attention to it, because that's what makes it special. All right? So you just threw another wrinkle in it. All right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump like that. But he just gave me some new information. So when I get new information, I have to adapt. Okay?
No, of course.
So if it don't come out right, I'm going to blame him. Okay?
That's valid.
All right, cool. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So next up, I believe this is another first timer. We're gonna be bringing up X-Staff to the stage. All right.
Yeah, I got my USB.
Ah.
Okay. I was wondering, am I able to perform it on the mic? Or?
No, that's not what this is.
Oh, because
this is more listening. The heavy highlight, that's another thing that you can come.
We'll talk more.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
You want to airdrop it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, airdrop it. You can multitask. You want to talk to everybody?
Hey, how y'all doing? My name X-Staff. I'm from Miami, originally from Miami. I moved up here in Orlando. I just wanted to, network, get to know people, you know what I'm saying, because I really see, what Florida can do. And, I'm saying, there's a lot of talent in the room, and, I just want to, let y'all listen to my music, and, hopefully we all can connect at the end of the day, so.
While he's looking, I want everybody to think about this. How many of you are artists in this room? Raise your hands, please. How many of you are producers in this room? Okay. How many of you are managers in this room? Okay. All right. The question I want to ask while he's looking for that, why are you doing this?
Because we love it, Keith.
Rhetorical question. Think about it, because I'm going to get to the answer. Think about why are you doing this? What is your reason for doing this?
Okay, I got one more song.
What do you want out of this? If it's just for fun, okay, yeah. Do I want to make a career at it? I want to make a living at it? Think about that. And we're going to come around and we're going to answer those questions, okay? All right. Because how you answer will let me know how to approach you and what to say to you and what your expectation is. And it ain't nice. Because this ain't a business for the faint at heart. All right? So if that's what you want to do for a living, expect blood. And I'm not being negative, it's just what it is. And expect a lot of work. You'll run back to the 9 to 5 after that. Okay? Because the 9 to 5 is easy. Okay? All right, sorry.
Ayy, X-Staff, nigga. Gang, pull up in a Lambo, wearing all Gucci. LV shades on, bitch, this Louis. Broke nigga turn rich, hoes throwing coochie. Nigga, you done changed up, now I'm fuck with you. Pull up in a Lambo, wearing all Gucci. LV shades on, bitch, this Louis. Broke nigga turn rich, hoes throwing coochie. Nigga, you done changed up, now I'm fuck with you. My life expensive, this ice too heavy. I walk in dishes, this drip expensive. My shades all black with gold, it's tinted. 2, 3 bands I spent at Louis. I was flipping bricks, working 9 to 5. Niggas call my phone cause I'm about to sign. Remember I was broke, I ain't have a dime. You forever rise, now nigga pulling out. Big white G-Wagon fresh out the lot. I was on Winwood,
niggas showing who we are. Pull up in a Lambo, wearing all Gucci. LV shades on, business Louis. Bro, nigga turn rich, hoes throwing coochie. Nigga, you done changed up, now I'm fuck with you. Pull up in a Lambo, wearing all Gucci. LV shades on, business Louis. Bro, nigga turn rich, hoes throwing coochie. Nigga, you done changed up, now I'm fuck with you. My life expensive, it's ice too heavy. I walk in dishes, it's drip expensive. My shades all black with gold, it's tinted. And now I spend 20 grand in jewelry. I was flipping bricks, working 9 to 5. Niggas call my phone cause I'm about to sign. Remember I was broke, I ain't have a dime. Used for Aspen rides, now nigga pulling out.
Alrighty. Celebrity, celebrity, celebrity.
I just love that. Okay, first the production was so clean. Like that the production was so clean there. I also really liked that I could understand every word of what you were saying. That means a lot to me. Your diction is great. You took me back to Waka Flocka Flame, like in his prime, and I loved how he used to always be spitting like big words, but you always knew what he was saying. And he was talking about flipping bricks and doing this, but he was also like spitting facts, or just like he was being real, and I got that same energy from you, and I really liked that a lot. It was really clean. Like I was honestly taken by the sound quality above everything, and that I could understand everything that you were saying. Anybody else?
Real quick, please submit to my podcast because I want to put that on the playlist for it. I don't know if you saw me, but I was in that camera like. All right, who?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing about those vibes, those Waka Flocka vibes. I don't even know what year that was. Like, I would say when I was in middle school, but I know y'all don't know how old I am. So. Anyway, but yeah, that was really dope. I was really loving that back here. So love the beat. Exactly what everything she said about the production. It was clean. I could hear everything that you were saying. So yeah, really good job. I loved it.
Appreciate that.
All right.
You passed it. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Again, as everyone else has said, very production-wise, it's very reminiscent of like kind of all the stuff that's put on the radio. So that's really good sort of production quality. The only thing that really kind of took me out a little bit was like the auto-tune on the vocals. It just kind of like just I don't know. It was just a little distracting, and it's probably just me being an old man yelling at clouds, but it was just a little bit distracting, kind of, especially in the moment where I was like in the beginning where it was just kind of like, yeah, that kind of stuff. It was just a little distracting to me, but other than that, everything else was pretty fire. Yeah.
So before I hand this over, I do want to say something about music. It's subjective, right? So we all listen to different things. And that's not to say that he's wrong. That's how he feels. And I'm sure that there's someone else who feels that way. But that's why we have this event, so that we can get the audience perspective. Because at the end of the day, of course, we make music for ourselves. We do it as therapy, as something that we love. But we also make music for other people, so we want to hear what they think about it. But yeah, that was just on my heart, so I had to say it. Okay? I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say one thing. When I was listening to it, I kind of felt like the male version of Bodak Yellow from Cardi. Okay. You know, like somebody in the club, like flossing, like taking off their shades, like, yeah, like I'm fresh, you know, I got that drip. And I feel like that's what people love. Like when you go out, that's the first thing you think of, what you're going to wear. And so for people to put thought into what they're going to wear and then go out and hear a song like that, like that's going to get them amped up. And it got me amped up. And I was like, ooh, I want to see him perform it. Like, get at it.
Is it okay if I could say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate everybody for the feedback, especially with auto-tune. You know, I felt the same way too. But the engineer, he wanted to try something different, so I'm open to trying things different. So I said, okay. Even though I didn't really like the auto-tune like that. But what I was gonna, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. But I think it was like something to do like, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It'll come back.
I loved the track. I felt the power in both your performance and the beat, you know, like that sort of distortion and trance, you know, like that punch on the beat. I loved it. And something particular, who made the beat? Was it you or?
No, it was actually on YouTube by 808.
Okay, so there's something on the beat which are the chords. It's not like a not like a normal chord progression, or like a really weird non-diatonic chord progression. So I think that's cool because it's like doing something weird that's unique, and it worked, you know. So I really like that, and also what Celerity was saying, the production was really, the color and the vibe was really strong and really punchy, you know. And also, you know, your performance was great. You delivered really good. So yeah, great job.
Okay, I remember I was gonna say. With the song, yeah, that song was kind of like in the moment, like, and basically it's kind of true as far as like the stuff that I was rapping about, as far as me rapping on Wynwood, because when I was in Miami, I was rapping on the streets. I was performing my song and stuff like that, handing out flyers, and you know, and then this guy, he seen me, but I didn't know him, and then he reached out to me on Instagram. It's like, oh, you know, I want to manage you and invest in you and stuff like that, and then that's when things turned, and he showed me this type of lifestyle, and then, you know, that's in that moment when I experienced all that, it inspired me to make this song. So that's why, you know, it came out like that. So
Is this on? Yes. Okay. So two things. One, clearing that up. Me personally, I love listening to all forms of rap as long as it's relatable, right? So me personally, me as an artist, Jason James as an artist, will only write things that I have personally walked through myself. So now that I have this new information that explains where the idea of this song came from, I'm right behind it. Love it. Two, they mentioned placements earlier. Are you familiar with Sync? So Sync, yeah. So Sync licensing is where you can submit your music and stuff like that, and then they'll place it. You know, you have people pretty much at bat for you for your music. But anyways, outside of hearing that in the car, I can hear it on like a 2K loading menu. Like if y'all play video games, like you listen to 2K, like that's 2K vibes. Like that's just picking your team and it's just playing in the background on top of hearing it like in the car, on the radio, what have you. So just keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
Okay. As soon as I heard it, can you hear me? Am I good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As soon as I heard it, I turned to Payne. I said, it felt like a Lex Luthor track. I don't know if you remember who Lex Luthor was. My name is Big Meech, Larry Hoover. And I love that record. That put me right back to there. And I went, yo, this is a ride, okay? What that said was, even though that song was, 10, 15 years ago? But it still feels good today. Stop worrying about what's happening now. Do what feels good. Because people will reminisce and go back, ooh, that reminds me of mom's cooking. It reminds me of this. And people will gravitate to it. Be who you are. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. They're already doing that. Be yourself. Find your unique lane. You did that, and I love the sound of your voice. I love the sound of your voice. So keep that, and your flow on the track, you locked. So keep doing your thing, bro. Good job, man. Good job.
My friend, where can we find you on Instagram?
You can find me on Instagram at xstaff. So it's just X and then TAFF.
Lex Luthor. That was a bad dude, and he just disappeared.
Sir,
Yeah.
You're not popping up here. So let you know. XTA.
Whatever happened to Lex Luthor?
Or Sam.
Yeah, X.
Huh?
Well, you know what? It's actually two
Yeah,
X's. It's
he was bad.
XXTAFF.
All right, we got you. All right, real quick. Who wants some free game? Don't sound like y'all want some free game. So who wants a free game?
A game of what?
Some free information that is useful. Okay, because there's a lot of talk about sync and placements and stuff. How many people in this room have genuine connections with music supervisors who actually place music? Okay, we got Danny back here. I know you do. So to build those relationships, you want to network, of course. But if you don't have a place to start, somewhere that you want to start with is music libraries. So what that is different places online where they collect information and music from various artists, and they have different brands and production companies utilize them and the artists within their catalog in order to license music. There are plenty of them. Do your research. But I just wanted to say that since there's a lot of talk about sync and placements tonight. Was that helpful?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Next up, we've got one of my favorite people in the building. This is someone who, the work speaks for itself, and I just appreciate this person's grind, like, absolutely. And we have a partner of his as well. So we got Celestino Dooley along with Juan Guti.
All right.
Yes, please clap it up.
Let's do solo piano. You want to say something? Yeah. So before we begin, my name is Celestino Dooley. This is my friend Juan Guti. For those of you who remember Mala Para Mi, that was the first song we brought to this, the first time we came. And with that one, it was my idea for a song. I produced it. Then I had Juan come over. He produced all the guitar and recorded it, blah, blah, blah. This time, it was completely 50-50. We both sat down in front of the DAW. We both recorded vocals. It was a complete 50-50 collaboration. So you, of all people, will hopefully be able to see any potential improvement. And if there isn't, we would love to know. So the first song is called Solo Quiero.
Hope you guys like it.
I was on the beach when you got my attention. I couldn't help but mention my friends were talking, but I couldn't hear. My mind only wanted your lips on my ear. Cause when we locked eyes, I was hypnotized. Oh, just as the waves hit the shore, I wanted you more. Solo quiero estar contigo hoy. Solo quiero disfrutar tu piel. Solo quiero estar contigo hoy. Dame, que yo quiero todo. Solo quiero estar contigo, contigo. 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 And I asked her name, she didn't give me an answer, she just stared at my face. Smoked a little bit and she walked away. This dog knows one trick and it's not stay. I got the hit and ran across the floor. Never moved that fast in my life before. She quickly disappeared right behind that door. Even though it was locked, I wanted more. When will I see her? When will she be here? When will I meet her again? The palm trees keep swaying and I keep on praying she'll enter my life again. Woo! Solo quiero estar contigo hoy. Solo quiero disfrutar tu piel. estar contigo hoy. Solo quiero disfrutar tu piel. Solo quiero estar contigo hoy. Dame, dame, que yo quiero todo. Solo quiero estar contigo, contigo. Solo quiero estar contigo, contigo. Solo quiero estar contigo, contigo. Solo quiero estar contigo, contigo.
All right. Do we have any audience feedback?
First off, that hook was really catchy. I gotta give it to you. It was giving me. Are you native Spanish speaker?
No.
Not Hispanic at all.
No.
At all.
No.
I am native Spanish speaker.
He is.
We did the lyrics.
He
That's
is
all.
my Spanish teacher. My family's from Sicily. So.
Okay. Well, then that was you singing the hook, correct? So, killed it. From a Spanish speaker to a non-Spanish speaker, you did a great job. Right off rip, I was looking at my wife. I was like, man, this is like if Panic at the Disco went Spanish. Like that's what it like. I felt that from your vocal, and and I'm a huge fan of Brendan Urie, like huge fan of him.
One of the best compliments I've ever gotten.
And that's what I get from your voice, but it's unique in your own way. It's not to say that you are copying him. You're not, but your voice just stands out. It's like, this is what comes to mind when you hear that. So keep going, bro.
All right. Anybody else? Alrighty.
So you both already know I'm big fans of both of you. You guys you don't miss, you can do no wrong in my eyes, okay? I loved the production, sound quality. Even when I didn't understand everything that was being said because I don't speak Spanish, I still understood what you were saying. It was very catchy. I feel like this track should be on every boat that exists. Like, no matter what you're doing, where you're going, you need this song on a boat. Like cruise ships, yachts, everybody, okay? Everybody could get jiggy with this. I really like that a lot. My only thing I would say that I would like the second verse to be clearer. I know it's like like it's really fast paced, but I would like more clarity on the second verse. But love it.
All right. Anybody else? Oh.
I just want to say you made me feel like I was watching like Encanto and Coco, and like you talk about me, my song needs to be on the movie. That is all I was thinking about. Definitely needs to be on a movie.
I have one question for Celerity. So thank you for the feedback. I'm really glad you like it. So when you mean more clarity, you mean more clarity mixing wise or speaking wise? Oh, okay, great. All right.
What I was gonna say, I really love both of y'all voices. Like, y'all voice is clear. And, I really like that, and it's like I definitely can see potential. I can hear the song on the radio. This is only my feedback. I feel like production-wise, it could be better, or maybe if it was a different kind of a different beat. But other than that, like I really love it. I can hear that, playing clubs and stuff. I'm from Miami. I definitely can hear that for real. So.
What on the beat do you think could use the most improvement?
I feel like it just had to be stronger. Like I feel like probably like the melody, or like the the melody behind it, or like maybe the quality. I feel like it just had to be a little bit stronger. Other than that, I think it's dope.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Again, boo. All right.
He inspired me when he said something about the beat. I feel like, because I did talk about being on like boats and everything, forgive me if I can't word this eloquently, but I just feel like, how can I?
Just rip it.
No. Okay, when I say this, you already know it's with love, all right? I can't think of a better word. Like, I just feel like it's cliche. Like, that's what it is. I think the sounds of the instruments or things, they could be cliche. Maybe not with the strings. It was more so, I don't know what it was. Drums? Something.
Percussion.
Okay, yeah, I trust.
Percussion and chromatic percussion.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it was a little cliche, but not that it was bad. It was just like cliche. That's all. but I still liked it.
I'll speak on that a little bit in terms of Latin music. The percussion, it's cliche because that's like, merengue is merengue because of the drums. Salsa is salsa because of the drums. And that's necessarily to say what you're saying is wrong, but that's why a lot of the times if you hear reggaeton music, it has that same percussion. When you hear these different styles, it has that same percussion.
It's not like the instrument itself, it's more so like the tone or the beats of it. Like like the rhythm.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Complex.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, just what she was saying. Yeah, like absolutely. Like there's definitely things that we could kind of dig into, but with a lot of Latin music, I've got 10 songs in my playlist right now, all with the same percussion. You know what I mean? So it's just a vibe. But absolutely, we're gonna dig into that and just kind of see what we can make better and what we can improve on. But yeah.
Okay.
I got some, my bad. Can you hear me? Yo. Oh yeah. Who's rapping? That was you rapping?
I was like,
Yeah, you was sliding. It just you could hear the clear difference between like the mixing of the singing voice versus the rapping. And I noticed like when it's not a rap background, I think I would say the same thing with Titan too. When it's not rap background, it kind of takes the back seat. But if you bring that vocal out just like the rest of it, it completes the song. And I don't know if that's the part that y'all was saying, clarity. Was that the part you were talking about? The second verse, is that the rapping? Yeah. So yeah, that's like I would say even on the engineering side too.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody?
It's all you.
Everybody good? Okay. All right. I really like it. I really, really like it. One, we have a connection. The Zandy record, Your Eyes, I believe, is playing guitar on it. So he's an incredible guitar player.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you. So I love the song. Second verse, EQing on the vocal.
Okay.
Watch that, because it died.
Okay.
So the energy died. Hook, first hook, extend the line, cut that first hook in half.
Okay.
Cut that first hook in half. Let's get to, we got what the hook is. Then you extend it on the second hook. Okay, so that shortens up, so that makes your arrangement tight. Okay.
Nice.
Percussion issues that they're talking about is how you're EQing and you're compressing those percussion.
Okay.
So you're there, but you're not hearing them. We want to feel it.
Okay.
Am I correct on that? They want to feel it. So we got to make sure that you bring it out to feel those things.
Okay.
They may not know how to say, but I understood what they were looking for, right? I love the first half of your solo. I love. Don't lose the energy on the first half of your solo because it dies down.
Okay.
Keep it. Find something to keep the energy up, and then when everything pops back in on the second half of your solo, you don't want it to die when and people start like, yeah. So what are we doing tonight? You want to keep their interest all the time.
Okay.
So my rule of thumb is every 30 seconds something new should be happening.
Okay, great, all right.
And it should keep my interest all the time. Okay? Right. So those are the things, but I love it. Great job. Address those things and y'all got something. Y'all really got something.
Wait, shout out your Instagram.
Shout out your Instagram.
Okay. So my Instagram is Juan Andres Guti with double I at the end. So yeah.
And mine is Celestino _Dooley, CELESTINO _DULEY. And I'm going to stick around later, so if you didn't get that, just come talk to me.
Also, on your guitar, don't be afraid to push it.
Oh, wait, let me record this because I'm recording everything.
Okay, don't be afraid to push your guitar. Let's hear it. Because
more, okay.
It's like when I talk about the lead vocal, hearing the lead vocal, that's your time.
Great, all right.
Let me hear it. Okay?
All right.
All right, cool.
Awesome, thank you.
Another round of applause, please.
I really, really like the song.
Thank you.
I really like the song.
Yeah. So this is a great time to talk about it. TCB, The City Beautiful. This is a compilation mixtape that We the Future and the H2 program put together every quarter that is comprised of 20 artists that have all been a part of either an event like this or our Hippie Hideout event, which is our open mic that takes place every fourth Saturday of the month. These two are going to be on volume 2. as well as this guy over here, as well as this lady over here. So make sure that you guys listen to Volume 1. You can find that on SoundCloud, through the WTF Instagram, and when Volume 2 comes out, you will also be able to listen to that on SoundCloud through the WTF Instagram. We're going to be having a listening party for that as well, so just stay tuned. And all of you guys who have participated tonight will be eligible for Volume 3. So just make sure that you guys stay up to date. You'll all be added into an artist group chat after tonight, where you'll be getting updates on events, different things that we have going on, and specifically TCB. All right, so next up, we have J. Kel the Smooth coming to the stage.
How y'all doing? So my name is J. Kel the Smooth. So I have 2 songs for y'all. One of them is really brief. It's sort of like an interlude. The first track that I wanted to play for y'all is called Wavy. For me, it was like a different type of vibe that I normally wouldn't do. Like, I would consider myself a lyricist, but I feel like I love all forms of hip hop and rap. And so I feel like sometimes I try to embody that and take from different aspects that I possibly can, and whatever influences may be. This track was more so like something I wanted to go to the beach with and just like have fun with and just have a vibe. So I feel like this showcases more so like the more energetic and fun side. But my name Smooth, I feel like it does show in like all my tracks that I do. It's the track called. That's what it said, name.
Oh, okay.
It's a audio knob 520 and a Hula.
Straight from Nigeria. Oh, man. Anybody, you guys been thinking about the question I asked? Huh? Yeah, testing one. Y'all been thinking about the question I asked? Yes, while they're looking, who got an answer? Go ahead, celebrity.
The first word that came to mind, the question was, why do you do it, right? Oh, 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Testing. All right. So the question was, why do you make music? Correct?
Yeah. What do you want from it?
What do you want from it? Okay, that's what it was. And the one word that came to me was impact. For me, I want to be able to reach the child that I was. I want to be able to be the person that I needed. And the only way that I could do that is by speaking my truth. So impact is definitely my main answer.
Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else?
I chose to be a manager because my main purpose in life, period, is to inspire. So that's why I manage entrepreneurs. I don't only manage artists. I started managing businesses because I feel like ideas are free, you know, and sometimes people just need that conversation to be able to exchange things with each other, and you can see something through a whole different light just by one conversation, no matter if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So I just wanted to be that conversation and that's why my slogan is painting the vision. Because once you speak with me and I can see the vision that you have, then I'm able to paint that with you. But if you're not hustling like how I'm hustling, I can't paint nothing with you. And every masterpiece starts off with a vision. So that's why I do what I do.
That's a good one. Your brother behind you. You got it? We got it. Let him answer and then we're ready.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What? Tell him what the question was.
The question was, why do you create music? Why do you do what you do? What's the goal?
The reason why I create music because I love to see when I can inspire other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, inspire people or just like, it makes people want to do something like follow your league. And, I guess I like the feedback or I just like that feeling or just, I can feel like I can do anything. And I got a whole crowd of people behind me who support me.
Awesome. And I'm going to answer, because you guys have the thread, and I'll get to it after they finish this. And it's an interesting thread between the three of you saying what you just said. And I think most of us in this room have that same thread, and I'll tell you what that is. We'll have
I ain't nobody to disrespect, and I'm saying as a threat, but how could you not respect? Going in like stealth shooter with no contest, I be blowing in, hot box, better now hold your breath. I can see the contact coming like a ref, I been cooking up the contest, should've been a chef, be a hater, I'm beyond that, looking at the next plan, and I ain't busy worried about the next man, cause honestly, you cooking like me, on bender, we long with it, how we running the sea, grab the baton, don't go for the bronze. Call me the gold, you couldn't turn it to stone. Cause stay in your mind, baby, who booger like me? Ain't gonna be a long time, baby, come get off your feet. You gon' say the wrong lines, thinking you got it like me. Tell me one looking at me, you see who cooking like me, baby, baby. Keep being petty, we living live. We showing better, we get it live. Yeah, keep going steady into the night, no we gon' get it right. No, you ain't seen it quiet. Keep being petty, we living live. Yeah, we showing better, we get it live. Yeah, keep going steady into the night. No, we gon' get it right. No, you ain't seen it quite like this. We ain't tryna tell you how to feel. We ain't tryna tell you how to chill. But go on, get your vibe right here. We ain't tryna tell you how to feel. We ain't tryna tell you how to chill. Baby, we just got some time to kill. Go on, get your vibe right here. Go on, get your vibe right here. Now let me eat for a second. It came in cool the first, but I got heat for the second. No, I'm smooth with the words, still speaking on records. I'm just spitting whatever, no particular measure. Still flow heavy, you can feel the gravity. Need nobody fucking up the balance. See, ain't shit sweet, diabetic ice cream is me with it like you catching light. Ning bottles up, ho. How that glass got you feeling? Get your feet to the floor and shake that ass to the ceiling. Shit lit like big, flick it up for a minute. When you see me always dripping, know the style a bit different. Off the Remy, off the Henny, really fuck with the crown. Royale, we get the rumble. Oh yeah, this shit a jungle. Go on gorillas, baby. Know that we get it wavy. Ain't nothing you do can face me. Chillin', we all gravy. Keep being petty, we living live. We showing better, we get it live. Yeah, keep going steady into the night. No, we gon' get it right. No, you ain't seen it quiet. Keep being petty, we living live. Yeah, we showing better, we get it live. Yeah, keep going steady into the night. No, we gon' get it right. No, you ain't seen it quite like this. We ain't tryna tell you how to feel. We ain't tryna tell you how to chill. But go on, get your vibe right here. We ain't tryna tell you how to feel. We ain't tryna tell you how to chill. Baby, we just got some time to kill. Go on, get your vibe right here. Go on, get your vibe right here.
So, do we have any audience feedback? Always got something to say.
Celebrities just have a mic all the time.
She needs to get mic'd up, actually, Loki.
Always got something to say.
Yeah, and I love hearing it.
So first of all, your voice respectfully is so sexy, okay? Like I just had to say that, okay? You're the type of person that I could like just picture myself like in a club or in any setting hearing this song, never heard it before, and someone's like, whose voice is that? Like who's like I think you could go viral for your voice alone, people wanting to listen to what you are saying. And so that's what hooked me in first, and then you had the vibe already, like that, like you had a really cool like smooth like shoulder bop type thing going on. Actually, you remind me of my friend Payne a little bit with the kick push Lupe Fiasco kind of vibe that brought it. Yeah, I really liked that a lot.
All right, anybody else? Okie dokie, we're gonna kick it over to Keith. Oh, I'm sorry.
Miami now.
Oh, Lord.
What I do gotta say, like she said, like with your voice, you got a nice voice. Like you got like a swag, like chill, like laid back voice. Like I don't know, it's just crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? I like your voice for real. Like in the stuff you was saying, how you was flowing, like it just ease your mind. Like you just like, dang, you feel like you the man. You know, that's how I feel. You know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So guess what? You heard what they just did, right? The hook. You remember it. All right. Now, production-wise, EQ-wise, all this stuff, we got to bump that up a little bit. It could be a little more present and stuff like that. You got the makings of it. Now you just got to spend time on it, and that's between you and your producer and engineer and stuff like that. Spend the time. You got the mix. You got all the ingredients. Now you just got to blend them together and get the right mix and stuff all together. And I think you got something really special there. So focus on that part of it now, okay? The performance part is great. Now let's make it a record, okay? Great job, man.
If y'all want to find me on IG, y'all can follow me at JKel Smooth. That's JAYKEL Smooth. No space, no underscore. So it's JAYKEL SMOOTH.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do have he does have a sexy voice.
Alrighty, you guys. So the next submission that we have is going to close out the first round. After that, we're going to go into a very brief intermission. If you have not been to the space before, you will either have Celebrity or Titan BP over in the corner showing you around the spot, seeing what we have to offer. If you have been here before and you want to go outside and smoke, whatever you want to do, you can also make that happen. But the next submission that we have, I got to take a little claim, a little ownership over it. It's going to be from Mr. Brandon Payne, who is one of my artists. He's also the leader of the WTF movement. Him and PJ are the ones who make all of tonight happen. So definitely give it up. Give it a round of applause for Payne.
Check. How y'all doing? Y'all in the building? How y'all doing? Yeah, I've been quietly enjoying all the music, but you know, I am an artist myself too, so here we are trying to submit some. This is a song I've actually been working on, and I decided like let's try to get a little mix in for tonight. So I'm excited to play it. We actually had Celestino come in today and lay some vocals on it too. So
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, it's my favorite shit. Yeah. Hey, want me just fall from the faucet? I was standing tall till I lost it. I was down bad, had to boss up, and I found out it was costly. Had to sacrifice the life I led before I make it to the place I said. Where the fuck is I'ma lay my head? No sheets that had to make my bed. Baby think I'm green, she stay on red. More like a distraction, that shit dead. You ain't put the time in to match this cred. You ain't got the lie, bitch, you not cred. Run up everything I do, I made the crew to break the rules. Check fools when we made the news, we don't play the fool. Don't wanna talk no more, too busy trying to walk the road. I gotta use my legs, run across the mic, rode it like a bike. Never had to use them pigs. No, you not my bitch. New views when I close up the eyelids. Wake up to a whole new world, that's a whole new girl. Mother Earth got these hoes real scared. And I know it ain't a word, but the word like word.
I've been sleep, I've been woke, I've been dreaming, I'm on go. I'm proceeding, I don't need no more believers, got my soul. I've been woke, I've been sleep, I've been strong and I've been weak. Found a balance in the challenge and I now can rest in peace. Night and day, you are the one.
Yeah.
Only you, beneath the moon, and under the sun.
Yeah, that's me.
Night and day.
I don't want to hear nobody else right now. Finish that shit. Finish that shit. That I love it. I love it. Okay, now everybody can talk. Yeah.
Okay, so wow. All right, wow. The Craig, all those eggs, those sounds in the beginning, that reminds me of my favorite rapper, J. Cole. Like with that cadence there, I really like that a lot. Shameless self plug, if you want female vocals on there, because I'm hearing like a chorusy kind of thing on there. I would love to be on it. I would love to be on that because like he said, finish the damn song because it's fire. It's fire. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Speaking of,
Okay, I'm sorry. And there's a harmony that you're doing. We gotta fix those notes. Okay, so I'll tell you what the notes need to be to make that work because you're rubbing a little bit though. So we got to figure that out. But go ahead.
I just wanted to say on behalf of the space that we're in right now, InnerSpace ORL on Instagram, if you liked what you just heard, as you heard, it is in progress, but it sounds amazing already. So make sure you come on down to InnerSpace ORL on the gram, okay? And if you're tuned in live, thank you so much for tuning in. So much gratitude to everybody that makes this possible, especially again to Payne, PJ, and everyone else that makes this possible. I just had to put that out there.
Alrighty. Do we have anyone else?
Bro. That's all I gotta say. It was so good, like right off rip. Dude. I'm at a loss for words, bro. I'm just gonna stop making music right now. That's it. Love it, bro. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of the rest of what you just said.
Yeah.
Finish the damn song.
Most done. I appreciate it. We'll get it done.
Alrighty.
Yeah, actually adding her voice on the texture, the composition, and with Celestina, that would be a nice combination.
Can you believe that hook got 10 layers?
Yeah, but we got to fix those notes. We got to fix those harmonies to make it work, because right now it's rubbing. We got to fix that, okay? All right, but otherwise, I see where it's going. Okay, great.
All right. Big love. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's like literally your work in progress, so appreciate y'all. Huh? Yeah. Love.
You can't be forgetting to shout yourself out, my friend.
Oh, yeah, my bad. On Instagram, on the YouTubes and everybody, it's IAMPVYNE. Don't forget the V. It's I Am Pain, but with a V. Yeah, that's on everything.
And, let me shout myself out then. Okay. Keith Andes, producer. KEITHANDES, producer. On Instagram. On Twitter, I'm just Keith Andes. On Facebook, I'm just Keith Andes. LinkedIn, I'm just Keith Andes. All right. So that's it.
All right. And for those of you who do not know who this man is, just go ahead and Google him. There you go. Nothing else that you need to do. But on that note, we are going to go into a brief intermission. Just for a heads up for the folks who are going into the second round. So if you have submitted a second song, or for the folks who are live, we're only going to be doing one audience feedback and then kicking it back to Keith, just so we can stay respectful and make sure that everyone is accounted for tonight. So on that note, if you would like to go outside and smoke, if you would like to have, she said, let me get up. 10 minutes. Yeah, just a quick 10-minute intermission. And if you would like to take, so until 10:45. And if you would like to have a quick tour of the space, you can either see the beautiful celebrity or the manly Titan VP. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta take it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I think I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I think I'm feeling myself. I think I'm feeling myself. Look like you seen a ghost. The melanin is real, the melanin is gold. Vibrations got you knocking, that's voodoo for the soul. My yomi, no, it's voodoo calico. Say it with your chest if you put those walls up. But don't think twice, cause I might shoot first. Put your mind to sleep and enjoy the cadence in 3, 2, 1. Pipe down, cause it's too late. I'm up all night, I can't think straight. Tell that nigga pipe down, I'm with Suave. And if it ain't about money, fuck what you say. Pipe down, I'm up all day. It's my 5 to 9 on a good day. Pipe down, make my own way. Run my own rules, run my own race.
Hey, I told all my niggas we going up. We the future, you rep it, then throw it up. Come through the show and you know it's us. Showing up, showing out, we do it by showing love. Look in the crowd and they going nuts. Drinking almond milk, pecan swirls, it ain't enough. Overly dedicated, openly motivated. Crafting like I'm a mason, rapping like I'm in the basement. With Big Tigger, this beat lit finna rip it up. My mama told me to get it and bring my niggas up. My papa told me to get it and bring my siblings with me. Straight out the jungle, I got a bunch of gorillas with me. Fuck it, we making history, we writing mystery novels. Like who done it? One look at us and you solved it. Hey, that sucker shit is evolving. They dapping you up in person and laughing back to they closet. Hear the slang in they jacket. They hanging backwards. Mad they ain't the main attraction. The hate is drastic. Might as well just fade to black. And at the same time, fight to take the nation back. Where all my races at? Show your faces, you ain't safe in the shadows no more. It's time for war like you ain't noticed it's battles galore. If you love me, then you welcome like mats on the floor. If you hating, then fuck it, leave you mad at the door.
Sometimes I know what to say, I'm keep doubling down. Yeah, I know I'm the king, won't see me with a crown. I'm the silent and humble, I got that from my dad. I'm the light in the tunnel, move the earth, make a rumble. On my way or you'll stumble, it's a new world, I'm capping off. All you niggas need funnels, keep on bumping the niggas hungry, you're so supplemental. That shit's good for my dental, keep my skin feeling brown. If they don't like how it sounds, tell them pipe down. Just vibe with it, get low and bust down. A whole vibe about to fuck up your lifestyle. In that new episode of the Madman, get with the program, bust down. Pipe down, cause it's too late. I'm up all night, I can't think straight. Pipe down, I'm a Suave. And if it ain't about money, fuck what you say. I'ma tell that nigga pipe down. I'ma tell that nigga pipe down. I'ma tell that nigga pipe down.
I made beyond. I'm dancing like this a party song, a celebration for making it right where I belong. I'm thankful for all that I become, taking all your shit, internalize it and write a song. Yeah, this how I let go. Scream it out loud enough and it might echo. Yeah, shut it down and turn my headphones up. I'm wreaking havoc for the next 4 months. Trust.
On and on and on, on and on and on. On and on and on, on and on and on. On and on and on, on and on and on. On and on and on, on and on and on.
We joking, we vibing, we joking, we vibe. We joking, we vibing, we joking, we vibe. We joking, we vibing, we joking, we vibe. We joking, we vibe, we joking, we vibe. Joke, 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 joke,
Bing, 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 bing. Rapping like this since the youngest was a kid. With me and Mikey both were sneaking bitches out the crib. Crib rocking from house parties and dodging them bullets. Niggas milking and booking, but we were juking and moving. Watch your back, your front, both sides with both eyes. Hope I fuck that girl before we both die. All praise to the Most High. Oh, I'm tipping on both boats, ghost boats, while I listen to old hoes, while I'm dodging my old hoes. Now we riding in Volvos with chrome low. Chromosomes get knocked out for talking D-lights, home low. Y'all just rolling the goat with cold flows and fofos. You don't know, don't say my name and choke on guns folder. I know what you thinking, yeah. I'm a walking contradiction. My trigger finger itching for some friction. I just pray a rapper diss me. I pull out and get my aim on. If you scream all lives matter, I fuck around and take yours. It's so yeah, Jarobi, nigga.
Yeah, back to the basics, let's take it back to the basement. These niggas testing my throne at the top, they actively chasing, but yet I'm lacking no worry, cause what I pack is amazing vocab. Out of this world and I'm unmatched with the cadence. This shit they coming with underwhelming, lacking amazement. I'm like years ahead of you niggas, pick up your faces. You small fries, not even a meal fit for a king. And the way I hit my shots, it's like I'm fit for the league. Like Nip Money, I'm all in it, I'm authentic. Any nigga from real spill, we all winners, I augment them arguments. About who the top dogs, we all in it. You niggas is all in it. Get the cooking, heating up like the stove is on. Niggas really think I won't let off. Thinking real spill ain't get it that we won't get off. I leave your brain in your hand. Now nigga hold that though.
I walk in the light with the sun to guide me. My shadow at the rear is always dark behind me. I'll make a cross with my fingers and poof, you might see some clones just like me. If you choose to fight me like lightning, my shock is at a factor of 10. A generation of talent, how I drag on my pen, producing flames from within. Keep the soul down deep below, breathe out slow, then release the smoke from my lid. Please don't take offense when I JK, element no, commanding letters like an essay. I can hand you 2 L's in a row, like it's AA, riding in the lag with a mug. Hey baby, if you see the caddy baby, you know it's coupled with Vogues. And if I'm riding this shit, you know it's coupled with hoes. That soul body glittered in gold. Sun kissed he turned over, the sun took my mold.
Everything I spit is straight poison like Velvet DeVoe. Might just have to fracture you down for talking irrational. And my family depending on me like the antidote might turn into a cannibal. You fuck around, let me tap into that young nigga whose sole mission was fucking bitches. I did the cleansing, I'm ballin' like Mr. Clean with the riches. And I can't get caught slipping cause I'm way too invested. If it ain't about the money, your music, I'm charging nature. And I'm way up with like I ought to be. Born to be a legend, call me Prodigy. Mama say she proud of me cause every day I learn from my mistakes. If not, please find comfort in my apologies.
Take a breath, tears roll down your face and hit your chest. It's hard to glow when your body covered in stress, but you made it out them crevices. Clocking in and counting blessings, but my life in the mirror, this I'm reflected. You see, it was necessary. Bars cold as the month of February. Do say with a pen is getting very scary, and I ain't wanna write this verse, man. I'd rather write your obituary. Show up to the funeral screaming, fuck your family. Spit on your grave, put it in the ass and taking names to any nigga trying to step to the game. You know we ain't the same, I admit it. I'm calculating the difference, subtracting all you niggas. You left with bitches and still screaming, fuck it. You get the spill, you tip that bucket. Go ahead and act rugged, my niggas, they pulling carpet.
She been telling me it's probably that old school. It's a problem with the popo in the street. I could tell you who you are, but you know who you be. My dog ain't the longest room, say you touch the light. I be with the liquid screens, it's gon' get me right. Trying to teach him all the ways, bitch, I'm visiting. Kiss and tatted on my veins, it's gon' die with me. Fuck a 12, I'm a soldier, been like that forever. On the cool, 2200, I ain't playing with him. Put weight on the pedal, sounding like a marching band. Got another bitch from Alabama, she a fan. Every time she see me, she be calling me. Running from the pussy, not at all, I just don't chase. Blowing up my phone, steady trying to get a taste. Tell me if you did it, please do not wait. I just bought a bitch and let them know I'm on my time. Gotta make a move, money move, yeah, yeah. Running to the money, gotta catch it how I can. Telling me she love me, but I still can't be your man. Gotta sit the poison till I'm geeked up out my mind. It's so many ways these hoes finessing for a dime. Told me she get worked up with a trick for the rain. She still be in church on Sundays trying to forget. Pimpin' was too easy when a nigga had the bricks. Bitches getting greedy with it, do what you do. I be grinding hard, you would've thought it was a ruse. Niggas hanging out like every Friday, money stressed. Put up in that German, I ain't playing, she impressed. Getting to the bag, yes. Counting up the check, 150s, a few tens. Now she flexing hard with her friends, get it in. Niggas hating hard, go to tweak it, act funny. She pulled out that fire, let it loose until he dropped. Kill said on my side, then you know they'll pull up. I can't never fold, never told, what's up? Lost my soul, my cougar bitch a dime a dozen. She get the tweaking, bout pimping on her sister nieces. Don't come my way, I told you all about the game. December's great, the night is young and calico. Need a cup of poison, don't want chase it, burn all the way down. Needing all my funds, here and now, I won't chase you down. I can hear it now, sirens drowning conversations. Mama screaming for her baby, asking for the set location. Love me like you hate me, girl, just give me a reason. I could never switch up on the gang, that would be treason. I'm a freak up in the night, stab me, then give me head. Wrap my body up and go choke me until I'm dead.
Get into the pesos, run it up fast. Box out the ops, see the cops and dash. Jody give me FaceTime, 2 per same time, cut a nut on her ass. Well, I'm geeked up in the driveway. 6 hours on the highway, on hand dog, sitting sideways, streaking every day like it's Friday.
Yeah, my little shawty so freaky, so naughty. A beast in the sheets when she get out that molly. This is our secret, I keep it, I promise. That little bitch fell in love with my knowledge. Say a nigga or a beast so blondie. I'm pimpin' kill, make these bitches pay homage. They could've thought, made that little bit vomit. Gone up the press so it increase the time. And she wanted some some air, so I told her keep drowning. Wanted some air, but I told her keep drowning. Don't judge me, baby, I'm not sorry, I'm different, young misfit. I'm into that shit, young nigga, I kiss it. You be the realest. Smoking big dope, I didn't calico vibing with bitches. Yeah, they be sucking my niggas, sucking the click, cause you know that we coming to
Been to the base, I was running up fast. Box out the op, see the cops and dash. Shawty give me FaceTime, 2 purse, same time, cut a nut on her ass. Well, I'm geeked up in the driveway. 6 hours on the highway, on hand dog, sitting sideways, treating every day like it's Friday. Yeah.
One, two. All right. We are going to get right back into it. We are going to start this off with someone who's going to be returning to the stage by the name of Miss Drea Lee. So if you guys could give a warm welcome.
Be nicer this time, okay?
I was nicer last time.
I said, now you're going to be an asshole.
I know, right? Okay, so going back on your feedback from the first song, I was a little conflicted. I was like, I don't know what the second song should be. But this song is called To the Bank. I just, y'all love money. I love money, okay? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, so hopefully you like it too. So, yeah, this is called To the Bank, so.
Okay, let's go.
Where we going? To the bank. 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 What we doing? About to say.
Roll a blunt, have my bucket, yeah, I'm feeling kinda great. Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. What we doing? About to say.
Roll a blunt, have my fussies, yeah, I'm feeling kinda great. Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
Problem is they view me as commodity. Ironically, talk they shit but follow me. I view it as a comedy. Disrespect I'm about to bring, look at it as a prophecy. Reppin' for the queen is not a bad bitch, cause honestly, rep to be a bitch, but then get mad when you get played with. Fetch, baby girl, wag your ass and get the shaking. Put it in check, just respect. Bobby, I hate it, no one in the bed. Spell on my face when you know my thread. Whipping this beat, you know go fast. Don't take no L's, I only roll them. 95, I'm zoning. Hit my Geechee heater up so I can be a Cinderella. I feel from a grain in the ounces what I'm copping. Tie a bow around the industry deposits what I'm dropping. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. What we doing? About to say.
Roll a blunt, have my fussies, yeah, I'm feeling kinda great. Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. What we doing? About to say.
Roll a blunt, have my fussies, yeah, I'm feeling kinda great. Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
8-ball, call the corner pocket with this shit. Yeah, I'm cocky with this hit. The audacity of this bitch. I just mind my business, at my back, occasionally hit a lid. She coming with that rap, I shit in pocket with her lips. Swallow my name, bitch, deep. Throw ring around the room, see where you go. With a lock in the back, I pack in the cat, just ask your nigga, he know. Your focus should be currency and stamina and regrowth. Press about my name in the game, you silly hoe. Double up in revenue every time they press rewind. Hit me up to side of rappers, yes, I'll make the time. Made a wish upon a star, just claiming what is mine. 2020 smiling as I'm signing dotted lines. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. What we doing? About to say.
Roll a blunt, have my fussies, yeah, I'm feeling kinda great. Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. Where we going? To the bank. What we doing?
Struggle got to come up, now it's time to celebrate.
Alrighty. One piece of audience feedback.
I really
Okay.
want to hear what celebrity has to say.
So, same thing as before, though. I still want to hear more of your voice because I really like your voice. So, vocals, definitely. But I love the flow. I love the vibe. Also, it also took me to another music video idea. Like, you always bring the visuals because of the personality that you bring. I really like that a lot as well. And I realized that this song was so memorable that I remember that this is the first time I heard from you because you performed this at Hideout, right?
Okay, that's what I remember too.
Yes. So the fact that I remember that is important because that means that I really liked it.
Okay.
And it was really catchy. So keep that up.
Thank you. Oh, Lord, now your feedback.
All right. Beauty. You have... She's got a lot of personality, and it comes out over just on the speakers. I'm curious to see what you're going to do with that personality and how you handle it. Okay, as far as the record, the mix got to be reworked.
Ooh, track formers, I hope you're not on the live. Okay.
Yeah, so it's got to be reworked because I need to hear your vocal, and the drums are loud. It's kind of all over the place. So we got to straighten out. But I hear the potential.
Okay.
The potential, but it's got to be reworked.
Gotcha.
You know, but your performance is incredible. So that's not the issue. It's just getting the mixes. All those things in mixes. Whoever's doing it, you got to get her mixes right. We got to hear her voice, and it's about her personality. We're selling that personality. So make sure you get that. So I'm talking to your manager.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
But thank you guys so much.
I think you got it. How I feel about you is how I felt about when I first heard Celebrity.
Okay.
And I'm a Celebrity fan. So, okay, I got you. You don't know nothing about Mike, so.
I do know about Mike. Quick little shout out. If you want to get your engineering on point, make sure that you are coming and booking your studio time here at InnerSpace Orlando. Whether it be PJ or the interns, we will get you right 100%. But on that note, we're gonna bring another returnee back to the stage with X-Staff. All right. More love, bro. That was thank you. Like,
oh, like that was weak. Yeah.
As hell.
You deserve more than that. Yeah. Yeah, introduce
if you
yourself,
want to.
Yeah, my name X-Staff, from Miami, 305, born and raised. I came down here in Orlando again, the network, and, and just to tap in, how Orlando culture is, just try to, be open-minded as well. And I really want to just try to be more versatile as I can. So I appreciate y'all for coming.
All right.
Shut up, motherfucker. Ayy, ayy, X-Staff, nigga. Ayy, gang, 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 gang. I be wearing all black, I feel like Batman. I could be your superhero or your Superman. All you say is one word, we gon' get his ass. I be screaming gang, gang, throwing nothing to say. Okay, let's get busy. Oh, let's show it tweak. Oh, that nigga dissing. How about then we spin her? I can't let her get me. Hit that 150. If I go up in that cell, better not be no snitch. Free my dog, free my slide, I miss my niggas. We know the ops mad, cause we dropped they last nigga. We was smoking all the ops, leave them on switches. With some drug dealers, hanging with some real killers. Gang, I be wearing all black, I feel like Batman. I could be your superhero or your Superman. All you say is one word, we gon' get his ass. I be screaming gang, gang, throwing nothing said. You be on Instagram, I be counting bands. I got so much bread, I afraid to use it. Make him hit this money dance when he catch them bullets. When I'm outside with the gang, you know this shit a movie. I can't go out like my ops, that's why I keep a toolie. Turned up on them niggas. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Gang.
I just have to say, you have two new fans. You have me and my man, who I know is gonna love the song. So that's that.
Soldier Slim, is it on?
It should be. Keep.
Keep talking. I'm good. Okay. Soldier Slim, that just made me think of Hot Boys. You know who Soldier Slim is? Or like No Limit. Record, that era, that time, that's what I got. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that song. But I really like the song. It was dope.
All right, kicking it to Key.
Okay, what I noticed, whoever the track, lay your vocal back maybe a half a beat. You're a little rushed. It's a little rushed. So, and it may be how they're laying to ask them just move it back just a little bit, so you'd be more in the bottom. So you're a little on top of the beat, and I'd like to see a hair behind it, so that'll really make the beat rock a little bit more and stuff. But I love what you're doing, brother. Keep doing your thing. That's the only thing that I heard. Yeah.
All right. So next we have an online submission. So you guys got to show them love to the cameras.
Yeah.
All right. We've got Southern Haze. So he's not here to give his little intro, but
I got you.
Oh.
Because they don't. Yo. Okay. All right, so Southern Haze is actually a group that I met like 12 years ago or something. They out in Jacksonville. They kind of like, I don't, no comparisons, but definitely like in the outcast lane as far as it's a group actually, and they make like movement music. They make like get up and dance type shit. So I'm interested to hear what it is because they actually been watching the whole time. So yeah,
so
they actually been watching
aboard.
the whole
Thanks
time.
Thanks for submitting.
Yeah. So it's called So Authentic.
To it, my flow is so intuitive, and you will get no lies from all who I'm with. I hope that I can get this message through to like 1,000 kids, and if I'm not allowed to spread it, hopefully somebody will. It is authentic, we really meant it, don't government it. Free to speak emotion, they boasting, don't get defensive. When we come out, no stressing, just coasting, they get the wincing. Like how they get away with that focus, just pay attention. The aim is not to take all the shining so I can glisten, rather have it deflected off me, straight to the children, the buildings. What the fuck is we building? I don't see no more trees, just a bunch of company buildings. The healing, where the fuck is the healing? Healthcare ain't free, but nigga, we need some healing. Surviving to old age, but we ain't really living. We got money for soldiers, but what about the civilians? Calling one of them sterlings to borrow a couple billion. I act like I got it straight, but I'm my own worst villain. I wonder if this world is worth all we got building. Can we reach the stars, and will it give us a ceiling? You gassed up leaking, I be that ceiling. I running up on the haze, don't seem so appealing. I hate catching you niggas in your feeling like children. Recollect if I must, y'all ain't really been killing. Now, back in the days, we had our own ways, nothing was staged. No social light media to replay. How many in your circle is grade A1 genuine? Smoking on that purple next to you, I spitting penalized in your free time, chilling with many spies who you would despise if you could see behind their eyes. Inspiration is what they all truly are. They keep me in check, so I always make sure why. Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life. Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life.
I'm aiming for a new position. I write the script in hieroglyphics. Don't wanna be a contradiction. so I don't spit a word of fiction. This my thesis. I'm the one you wanna be with. It's a reason. I'm the only one you seeing. It ain't easy. A rapping nigga always leaving. Don't feel defeated. I got too many people need me. Sometimes I'm greedy. I need another round to please me. Telekinesis. I can move the crowd in sequence. I know they need it. And too many y'all competing. We can't repeat it. Authentic, we ain't never leave. I think I miss you if I never met you. Y'all better get her. She gon' need some cancer. She call my phone, but I do not answer. She always texting till her fingers cramping. This how I write when it's complicated. I get good and get nominated. Sometimes I think you underestimated. I'm insecure, I think we trading places. But that don't change the facts. I kept it real with your ass and you faded back. I'm black, broke, and hungry, so don't hold me back. My house can be empty and the people still gon' feel me.
Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life. Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life. Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life. Gotta be so authentic that you know I really meant it. And I know they say I'm gifted, but I can't be me with you in my life.
Celebrity.
Okay, so what's the name of the artist again? I'm sorry.
It's a duo called Southern Haze.
Okay, and this was an online submission, correct? All right.
From
Well,
Jacksonville.
that definitely just dipped me in Nipsey Blue, and I was dancing. You know, I was busting all the moves. I really like that a lot. You really set the vibe, you set the tone, and that's one of those ones that I just feel like is like a perfect song. Like, you really can't really do no wrong. I was getting Snoop Dogg vibes, all of that. I like that.
All right, kicking it to Keith.
Okay, guys, they're watching online?
Yes.
Great job. De-esser on your vocals. Watch how you're EQing those vocals. They're a little bright and they're cutting through and they're piercing. So you gotta work that out along with the track and make that blend work. I love what you guys are doing. So just keep doing that thing, but pay attention how you're EQing your vocals. De-esser is a must with those because those popping P's and T's and stuff like that rip your head off. So pay attention to those things, okay? Great job.
All right, can we get another round of applause?
If you would like to follow them, it's on Instagram and on YouTube. Southern Haze is Southern like Southern. Hayze, Hayze. And bro in the group said he made a beat too if anybody asked. So yeah,
Okay.
so they produced. He also had their father like jumps out and DJs and sometimes it's crazy. Like, you got to see the live show. Yeah, it's
I love
crazy.
it. And just to reiterate, anybody who has submitted music tonight, you guys are going to be put into a group chat where you will be getting updates about all things WTF, whether that be events, whether that be anything that we have going on, and you'll all be added to it, anyone who submitted tonight. So if you didn't get somebody's Instagram and you want it, you'll be able to find it in that group chat. But on that note, we're going to get into another returnee to the stage, and that's going to be Celestino Dooley and Juan Guti. So let's give it up for them.
All right, so we were saying this to Keith earlier during the break, but so the last song we're gonna implement those feedbacks, but this song is more under construction, right? So the vocals still need to be mixed, and we still need to record some things for it, but that's just a pretense.
Okay, let's hear it.
Juan's like, get to the music,
Get to
man.
the music, yeah. He's a guitar player.
You've been on my heart, girl. Did you know that? Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. May I take you far away? Somewhere at the Mart Cafe. She speaks Spanish to me, and no one knows. I think I'm in love. Ella me habla español, solo mi corazón. We sit down and I buy you a cup for you. I fill it all the way up. Yeah, gotta make sure you're happy before we talk and you get all sappy. Show me your heart, tell me your dreams. Yeah, let me know what they mean. I wanna get to know you better, cause girl, my heart is an open letter. Spanish to me, and no one knows. I think I'm in love. Ella me habla español, solo mi corazón. Yeah. She speaks Spanish to me, and no one knows. I think I'm in love. Ella me habla español, solo mi corazón. Yo sé, yo estoy loco. Yeah.
Gotta go crazy. I remember when I was a jit coming up.
Hello. Okay. I'm gonna give the audience feedback for this one. You and Titan BP have something in common in terms of making syncable music. Like most of the music that you guys present, period, is syncable. I could hear this in a rom-com. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But also visuals. Like I would love to see a music video that's like the progression of a date. That is what I saw. And just overall, one of my favorite things about this is that I could it's still a Celestino and a Juan track, but it's different from the other things that you guys have brought to the table, but it was still your guys' vibe, which I really like. That's kind of hard to do. So I just give you guys props for that. I really loved it, period.
Good job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Celestina, when you're doing that vocal, make sure don't cut them off so quick. Like the end of phrases, hold on to those phrases a little longer.
Totally.
So hold on to those
And that
phrases.
wasn't in the moment thing.
No, and I know you're still working on it. But I just that's what I heard in mind. So I just want you to pay attention to those kinds of things. Because and when I listen to your other stuff, you tend to end phrases, and I say, hold on to it. Let it, lean into it a little bit more.
I got you.
Then you got it. Cool. All right, great. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it when it's done. Yeah.
Thank you.
And when the solos come up, play them solos. I want to hear those solos.
Yeah, I have to make them more in the front.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I know you're still a work in progress. Cool. All right. Good job.
Okay. Next up, returning to the stage once more is going to be Mr. J. Kell, the Smooth. So please give him a warm welcome to the stage. Come on. Are you guys dead? Like on the floor like a possum? Like, come on.
I know, right?
Like,
Hey, hold on, give me a moment. All right.
What happened?
All right. So this track, so y'all heard the first track. I
Uh-huh.
gave y'all something that was like you said, you could hear it playing at the club. Something I said I wanted to go to the beach with. But this one is like a completely different feel. I feel like I was being a little bit more personal about like some of the things that was just on my mind, what I was going through at the time, but trying to be poetic about it at the same time. So
Let's do it.
It's just different.
Call me up, 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 call me up. Who call me up? Damn, miss again. Shit, what time is it? Damn, miss again. Said, who birthday was it? Forgot again. Shit, what month was it? Fuck, who died again? Cry again, try again, get back up. Tough luck for a buck, cause this life grown up. Days short, nights long, with my mind go numb. Pay short, right long, I can't find enough words to put it together. Seeing terror everywhere I look. Paranoid that the end near got me shook. Going day to day, thinking what my life be took. By whatever, a virus, a cop, the rapture, or weather, a robber, a car accident. Just the thoughts that I'm in. I air it out when I vent and rinse it out with the gin. It's some fire see, but quietly gon' dry like a pen. I'm feeling doubtful again about the path I take and goals I make. Out to be in reach, but I just keep crouching. Can't stand how I lay this deep down in my fears, drowning in my sleep. And I'm sure when I wake, I'll be on repeat. Door to door opportunities hold on me. More and more, I begin to see them holding me. Back like an old line, pen no teeth. Double back on what I told, can't depend on me. We don't see the disconnect from the peak. On to view distractions, all we see on the news. New rules with eyes that keep on to you. Coming soon, I hope you see the preview. Fuck it, it's what you choose, Fuck it, it's what you choose,
All right. Do we have any audience feedback on this one? Okay, Mr. Now.
Mic check. I'm good. What's his name? I want to say Coda the friend. You definitely have a good voice, man. That as soon as she handed me the mic, I forgot exactly what I wanted to say. Your cadence. I like how as I'm listening to it, I heard the beat, but I was following your words as I was. I wasn't really. The beat kind of faded to the background because I'm listening to your words and I'm bobbing to the cadence that your words actually went on. So your voice, the voice that you have, it's almost like a part of the beat on any beat that you probably get on. So I like that.
I appreciate that. That's actually what I try to strive for. Like when I use an example, like yeah, like for example, like not one of my favorite artists, but Travis Scott. Like if you look through like most of his work throughout his career, the one thing I do like admire about him is that he always makes his voice feel like it's a part of the beat, like it's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's like an example like that. That's what I try to like strive for whenever I make music, whatever. Like I want to make sure my voice sound like it was supposed to be there.
Yeah. EQing on your voice because you have a nice deep voice, so we want to really feel the deepness of that voice when it's coming through and helping telling that story. You don't have to put so much delay and reverb on it because your voice, it should be like in my face, like you're talking to me like this. That's the way it should feel, like that. That's just my opinion on it. So, but I like what you're doing. Keep doing your thing, brother. All right.
All right, you guys. So before we get into this next submission, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. Okay, so so my name is Ari. I also go by Nadia Sabe. I do make music, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm way more on the business side than anything. I am an artist manager at We the Future. I do a lot in terms of the music department over here. Specifically, that has to do with education and development. So just to give you guys a teaser, in September, we're going to be coming out with some different courses, specifically an arts development course that I have developed over quite a bit of time. It's going to have 3 different sections: establishment, marketing, and the creation process. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, definitely let me know. I'm also a talent agent, so if you would like to get into the modeling and acting world, definitely let me know. In terms of doing pay gigs and things like that, I will give a disclaimer. If you do not have experience, be ready to do commercial work. You're not going to get on Stranger Things, or you're not going to get on Vogue the first job you do, okay? But other than that, yeah, education, management, talent, that's everything that I do. I just wanted to give a little plug for myself. If you want to find me, you can do that on Instagram at Nadie Sabe Official. That is NADIE SABE Official. You can also go look at my new website, darendefy.net. But on that note, we're going to have the final submission of the night, another returnee, the man, the myth, the legend himself. We got Payne coming back to the stage, y'all, so give it up, please.
All right, so only because Ross walked in, he played a track at, I think it was the last Hippie Lounge when he played it. He played a track that had like so much energy, and Keith was like, yo, you need to be on that. So I reached out to Ross, and he was like, get on that. And then I started to, I came here for a session for something else, and I just decided to play the song because he was on the live, and it turned to me like fully like writing and recording it right then and there. So yeah, I feel like we should just play that. You know what I'm saying? To close out the night.
All right.
Yeah, it's called Anaconda Rhythm. Let's get it cracking.
Ask and you shall receive. They say a closed mouth don't get fed. Well, give thanks, Brother King Cloven, for this Nigerian rhythm. M.I.M. on count. Real help me, yeah, always coming in, yo. Malibu, see, like, why I'm blessed up yourself, you don't know. Alright. Hey, it's a 9-9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria. It's a 9-9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria. Yeah. 9-9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria. Yeah. Straight from Nigeria. I'm leaving out of North Dakota. Find out the winter's too brutal. Find out rock bottom got basement. Yeah, for the melanated. So I'm banging on my heritage. Yeah, no yin, no more yang. I got 3 tails. Mango lane, sugar cane strings. Avocado Valley. Up in the hills, up in the mountains. You can see the view. Just lovely for you. 9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria. Yeah. 9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria.
All blessings try to take her. Afraid of melanin, I shouldn't know the flavor. Don't worry about our power, we don't own no favors. No luggage on our shoulders. My people taking over. Don't be afraid, like the lion in the jungle. We are here, don't have no fear, 'cause we built it, yeah, we own it. We take it back, we take it back. Our land, back, my mind, yeah, we from Africa. Back, my mind, back, my life, yeah, we from Africa.
9 Anaconda rhythm. Straight from Nigeria. Straight from Nigeria. Yeah. No kind of real. Yeah. Straight from Nigeria.
Me, I wind up my waist to bata and the agbe. Practice Iwa Pele is the center of my console. Flying with the egg like the roots spread from root to tree. War is in my blood, but the center of my core is peace. Yeah. I am the great mother. I birth the nations with my palace of riches.
Came to bring the pain, say fuck fame. I stayed up in my lane, they can't hang. Before I even had me $1, I made change. Say them crackers try to take my neck, I can't blame. The way I slipped up out of them ropes, I'm day blame. My mental had me locked behind bars since first grade. Found a pencil, went to work in the walls, them halls been cold world, had to fire them balls, I call squares. Better watch your step, it's lava how I flow. I can tell you how it goes when I catch my breath. I'll be losing all control, I'ma leave it on the floor till it ain't none left. Y'all been watching for a while, you know I can hold it down once I get over myself. Nigga, fuck your stress. I'm beating my chest like I'm calm, cause I know it's a test and I know I belong. I just wrote on this beat cause my soul hit my brain like what's happening up there is you gon' formulate. Back in my mind, I was on the third rhyme, my subconscious working at the drop of a dime. Bet I drop $1 billion worth of game on niggas' heads and I don't even play. Bet my time so I can't even wait, that's on my grandma. My mama, she gon' see the day. Never did.
Yeah, you gotta come back with that. Yeah.
Bro, I just gotta.
Give me a little sprinkle.
No, that was beautiful. Anybody got anything to say? All right, Mr. Titan.
Normally I'm not into that kind of shit, but that was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, that was in that sort of thing you had in the kind of the end there. That was even like elevated up from like, you know, it was already like really good from what you did like way back like last time you were hearing it, but now that this it just it got up, it brought it up to another level that it went in there. You know, like gripe that I gotta have is kind of an engineering side is that your vocal is kind of like louder than everyone else's. I mean, it's probably, you know, it's a work in progress, and that can kind of like, we can sort of like, you know, work it out there, but that's really just it. That's only the kind of gripe I have with it. It's just that, you know, and the vocal's supposed to be loud, and that's happened, but one vocal's not supposed to be louder than like all the others. It's kind of like just how that has, but that's just kind of me as an engineer saying that, so. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And I totally lied to you guys because there is one more submission, and it's going to be an encore of my man over here, who you just heard on that song. So, real quick, let's get Keith's feedback and then just go straight in to Mr.
I love that track. When I heard it the first time, and I was like, yo. And then I talked about it, so me and him went for a walk. And I remember he was sitting in the car writing it. And I was like, yeah, so you did your thing, man. You did your thing. What I would say, dude, that I would shorten where that girl is, because that takes up a lot of space. And there's not really much happening, nothing much really happening there. So I would shorten that up, maybe 4 to 8 bars, and then move on, you know, to get to that, you know. So that would be my thing to do. It's in progress, yeah. But I love that track. That track is funky.
I mean, y'all. All right, so look, y'all could hear that, but there's this other song, right, that I Want You On. There's this other song that I actually Want You On that we started the other day. It actually got Celebrity and Nile on it too. So which one y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear that again, or y'all want to hear the other joint? All right. Oh, you got. I'm about to say, we heard nothing all night, so it's only right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to hear
And then, Ross, you start, you know what I'm saying, formally, because you got to be on this joint. Same thing with you, Celestina. Yeah.
Just a tidbit, this is what this space is for.
Mm-hmm.
The collaboration, the love, the family. This is supposed to be a space where you come and you could just hang out if you want to. You can make music if you want to. You can have a consultation if you want to. Whatever you want to do, this is the pit stop to do it at. And we encourage all of that. So if you've met someone tonight that you're like, I want to work with them, come and work with them here, and we're going to foster that as much as we possibly can. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
That's a fact, because everything is, as y'all see, everything is actually in progress. Like, we dropping music. Well, we're not even dropping music. We're dropping our energy in that room every time we go back in there. And if it's open and somebody come in and is like, yo, that sound dope, play a verse, let's see what happened. Like, that's kind of how we should be working, honestly. That's how the 90s was popping. You know what I'm saying? Every artist felt like, yo, I could walk in your session and add something to it, give it your best. You know what I mean? So that's actually, I'm going to say that real quick about Celebrity. That's something I actually appreciate about her. Every room she's in, she says, yo, I got something for that. Yes.
Yeah,
like, that don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? If you can get that credit on anything, why not? So that's the kind of hunger we rocking with. This song is called Out the Gate. Definitely something different. It started as a voice note. It started as a voice note. I sent it to PJ. I walked in and PJ was like, already, the beat was done. It's like, all right. And yeah, so over the last like couple of days, we've been working on it. So yeah, little vibe. Yeah.
All right.
Fresh out the gate, like a hot potato, but let me operate. I'm an operator, give me the doctor pay. I've been locked in on my own, ain't even seen outside today. Been behind the walls, been beside myself. Had to hide inside till I could find myself. I survived the dark with a blinding light, but with you, I feel like I could ride tonight. Let me clear my throat. You wanna drive it, baby, but let me steer the boat. We can hide away, catch a groove to be hitting like tidal waves. Know it's dark outside, got the tents when I roll, yeah, I creep through. Then I bust that left, hit the flash when I see you.
With a glass of red wine, it's about that time.
It's a bad bitch competition, I'm in first. This is for your soul growth, baby, know your worth. Man, shout out to the heavens, baby, put in work. Just let your soul grow and let detours know. I'm aging Bordeaux in a glass of Merlot. Francois, oh so sexy, I will if you let me. King of the jungle, avoided the streets. Made every fumble, but never fired me. They say stay humble, but never fed me. In the belly of the beast, but they still chose me. In the belly of the beast, but they still chose me. In the belly of the fucking beast, bitch, they chose me. Yo.
Lying on my back, gators on my feet, silk snake print button down. What you think of me? Feeling like Tarzan when he learned how to speak. She swinging on my thing while I'm smoking on these trees. Yeah, king of the jungle. Yeah, avoided the streets. Made every fumble. Yeah, but I couldn't find me. Yeah, they like stay humble, but they never fed me. In the belly of the beast and I got Renegon. I can see everything and it's not your whip. You ain't got no drive, you bought your life. I take control of mine. She dirty wine with a glass of red wine. It's about that time. Yeah.
Like, we want clash of culture.
All right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Do we have any feedback from the audience? They said, that shit too good, I don't have shit to say. Okay, you can take it away, Keith.
It's a work in progress, so I like the fact that y'all are collaborating and putting ideas together. And that's what happens. That's how magic happens. You never know who's going to walk in the room and what they got to it and what they add to it. So keep doing that thing. That's what this place is all about. It's about everybody being together, everybody on one accord, making music and making it happen. Yeah. So I salute to all of y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we do have one final submission. Please come to the front, my friend. Ras Malibu time. Yes. This is going to close out the rest of the night. So please give a round of applause as he makes his way to the stage.
Come on, my man. How you doing, brother? You good? You doing good? All right. All right, good.
Yeah, give thanks for the energy. Energy is so important. You know, they say your energy comes and meet the person like 2 weeks before you even actually meet the person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how important it is. Yeah, so this track is called Time to Elevate. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in it, and sister celebrities on this one too. Yeah.
Every track.
Yeah.
Celebrity be Bogart.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and it hasn't been mixed, and it ain't finished, you know. So,
Let's check it out.
but it's what it is.
Let's
It's
check
what
it
it
out.
is.
Hey, Nigeria. King Cloven, give thanks. Malibonta. Real Health Media. Coming in, yeah. Time to elevate. My shift, my stage. Grade A. My shift, my stay in authority. Now we on that interstate. Strategies logically. Knowledge be on the understanding. Here come wisdom on this no win. Don't be greedy. Don't be needy. Know when enough is enough. Know when to hold them, but never fold them. Get yourself up. First gear on clutch. We give a little gas and watch it go. Hey bro, hey sister. If they say it's a ghetto, we turn it into get more. Gotta be patient and positive to get to. Here come the inner scope. What I know and need success to come. Wanna see familiar faces. That grind and sacrifice with the thick and the thin. It brings us closer to our heritage. Some type of long type of mileage. Bring long-term rewards for the generation. We going hard cause we work together. Time to elevate. My shift, my stay. Grade A. My shift, my stay in authority. Now we on that interstate. Strategies logically. Knowledge be on the understanding. Here come wisdom on this no win. Don't be greedy. Don't be needy. Know when enough is enough. Know when to hold them, but never fold them. They say we violent, but then stay silent. For all the violence done on us. Powerless ambitions. If you follow them, it's called slave trauma. Low vibration. Wear your identity, not your identification. When these body snatchers catch him and predator against vampire. They all on that physical thirst. Dysfunctional ways of thinking. He becomes the bait. She hoping that all he willing to do is just pay. She say all I gotta do is stay sexy. Exploitation, expectations, yeah, that shit start to grow. On both sides of the fence though, he starts spacing. He lands with no interest, but his interest is in. Do you bend in yoga positions? Not really to benefit your yoga breathing though. Sound like an ascetic relationship, but that's why we gotta keep it neck up. See what her mental say. Ooh, don't play. We human beings out here, creating more human beings out here. Time to elevate. My shift, my stay. Grade A. My shift, my stay in authority. Now we on that interstate. Strategies logically. Knowledge be on the understanding. Here come wisdom on this no win. Don't be greedy. Don't be needy. Know when enough is enough. Know when to hold them, but never fold them.
Strategies logically, knowledge on the understanding. My wisdom is inherited, intelligence is learned. They checking out my strategy and said I am the curve. I'm using dirty words, but bitch, I'm cleaner than a bird. Bath and bathing, so amazing, yeah. I'm breathing, sanity, my wisdom is inherited. I'm maxing like it's merited. I'm faxing like I'm scanning shit, downloading like inherited. Spiritually advancing shit, they love me like a standing shit. Fuck you if you planning shit, plotting, scheming, maxing, dreaming. Max up reasons like I found my purpose. I know it's really worth it. My curves, I'm gonna work it. I know they pockets hurting, trying to do it like I sport it. Be yourself, that's so enormous. Your wealth, don't leave it forfeit. Pick it up and cash it in. Lottery like bagging it. Be yourself, that is the trick. Yeah, be yourself, that is the trick. Just be yourself, that is the trick. Just be yourself, that is the trick. Just be yourself, that is the, yeah.
All right. I'm going to give my 2 cents as the audience feedback again. So something that I look for in music is how fast or slow does the song feel? Because there are some 3-minute tracks that feel like they're a minute long and now I want to put it on repeat. This song feels a little bit longer than it may actually be. So I would say either put some variation in, but definitely get her verse sooner.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you 50% of the people who are listening to that are not going to get to her verse, and they're not going to be able to feel the full impact of the song. So whether that be taking one of your verses away, cutting something down, making it just a little bit more engaging, that's the main thing that I would say, because you want people to listen to the full song, not just 30 seconds, not just 45 seconds. So that's the biggest thing that I would say. But on that note, kick it off to Keith.
That's why they're my rule of 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, something new should be happening. So that keeps people engaged. So they don't start driving, oh, so what we doing tonight? You know. So as soon as they hear it and then something new comes, they go, oh shit, oh shit. I would definitely, after your first verse, I'll put her in the second verse. I'll put her in immediately in the second verse. Cut that end of that song should be no more than 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
How long is it?
4.
4.5.
Yeah, so it should be no longer than 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
He said shit. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And that just keeps, because people's attention, 40,000 songs a day come out.
Spotify alone, let me just put that out there.
40,000 songs a day. So that's a lot of people going, at.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess I could agree with that. It's just that the integrity of the song was I was trying to like tell a story. In the second verse, it was like just giving like a real life example of what's really going on in our community that I've experienced, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first part was just just on the elevational tip. And she came in on that vibe. I don't know which vibe inspired her to jump in, but I don't know if it was the first verse or the second verse. So I guess, it probably would be good if she come in and then I put that second verse on the end. Yeah, something like that.
The whole idea is, and I understand with you want us to tell the story.
Yeah.
A lot of times you got 3 minutes to tell your story.
Yeah.
And you got to figure what those three, and you got to figure out what verses are the things that's going to really help you tell your story. Because it's about people doing this. Okay, next. You want them to go back.
Yeah.
And then you can always do a remix and tell more of your story somewhere else.
That's true.
So we're talking about marketing and selling. That's what it takes to do that.
Well, I am releasing it in Nigeria, right? And the nature of our African music is a little longer.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so I'm also targeting there first.
Okay,
but,
so guess what?
I feel you
guess what? So now you're doing a Nigerian mix for Nigeria.
Right,
Americans,
that's why you're
Americans ain't got
Nigeria.
that much patience.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But remember the first time I said, yo, I'm releasing this shit in Africa first. So
right.
I'm kind of like catering my whole vibe around that. But but at the same time, we're little shorter span.
Yeah.
On this side of the land.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, cool.
I do give
Great.
thanks.
Yeah, and I'll speak a little bit on that as well. Like, America, we may think that it's the center of the entire universe, but there's a whole big world out there. You could be popping in Europe and nobody know who the fuck you are in the U.S. You could be popping in Africa and nobody know who the fuck you are in the U.S.
Yeah.
So learn who your target audience is. Learn who gravitates towards you and cater to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because those are the people who are going to sell out your shows in that place. Now, I'll say a little something that is a little over that. That's why you need a business manager. I'm not talking about the artist manager that me and, I'm talking about your accountant, your CPA, the person who is doing your stuff, who is specific to the music industry. Because if you're from the U.S. and you have a social security number in the U.S. and you're doing a tour in another country, you got to pay the taxes for that tour in the other country. Yeah. And the chances are, if you have a regular CPA, you have a regular accountant, they're not going to know what the fuck they're doing with that. So that is just a little information for you guys. If you want to learn a little bit more about these things, you can definitely come out to the course that's going to be launched in September, or come to me personally if you have any questions. Definitely the H2 page as well. But on that note, that is the end of tonight, you guys. What do you got to say, my friend? No, it's all good.
Sorry, mind if I add something?
Yeah, let me grab you the mic real quick. Ooh.
This might be just a coincidence of all that stuff, but what she was saying about marketing to other countries. So for pretty much all about my kind of career, I've been marketing pretty much to kind of the U.S. and all that kind of stuff, and my videos have gotten tops like 80, maybe 100 views. But one of my other tracks I made in February, I actually involved someone from the Netherlands to make it, and that video was like 500 plus views. So make with that what you will.
No, yeah, definitely people in different places, and we could talk about demographics and psychographics all day, but we won't tonight. But yeah, it's just important to know who your audience is and who's going to gravitate towards what you do and market to those people. Do what works. But like I said, on that note, that was the last submission of tonight. We are closing everything out. Just to reiterate, you will all be eligible for submission for Volume 3 of TCB. You're going to be put in those artist chats, getting updates, getting all of those beautiful things. And we're also going to be sending you in those artist chats something called our artist resource form. So if you haven't been around us before, essentially what that does is just intake a whole bunch of information about you, see how we can help you best, whether that be in the production range, in the business range, in the education range, whatever we can do, we will get that information and do what we can with you. From there, you'll have one of our interns, one of our reps, most likely my girl Kiara, who is not here tonight, reach out to you from her personal Instagram to have a consultation with yours truly. And from there, just do absolutely everything that we can to help you guys prosper. That is what this is all about. So on that note, thank you all for coming out tonight. I see a lot of new faces, which is what we love to see, absolutely. But yeah, once again, just thank you all. Have a good rest of your night. You cannot stay here. You can go wherever the fuck you want. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Look, just the other night, I had a dream I was Pac. I've been stabbed in the back, but thank God never shot. I'm a chip off the block, a product of my pops, the embodiment of God. I am everything you not. I'm a man first, a dad second, son after. But on top of that, I'm a cold motherfucking rapper. This is life as we know it, but you knew that. You had your chance to catch